Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tim and welcome to a Friday night stream. A very fun Friday night stream. Tonight we're playing more Hand of Fate 2. Yeah! I'm so freaking excited. Yes, I did, Harwood. Well, you know, sometimes I like people to see that we were actually having a conversation before this whole show started because we have the pre-show and a chance to kind of hang out and all that good stuff. But anyway, we're here tonight to play more Hand of Fate 2 and we're picking up exactly where we left off. Because as much as I have desperately wanted to play this game without you, I couldn't. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Not this time, not with this game. It's too sacred. It's too good. So, my dirty friend, my corrupted dealer friend. Big air quotes around that friend.
I have clawed
Shall
my
we do
way
this
back
thing?
beyond the 13 gates to this mortal realm.
So when last we met, we just finished off the Empress, and it unlocked a whole cavalcade of new challenges here. We have actually 7 that are available to us now, so yeah, this should be entertaining to say the least. The good news is, so far we've been able to collect the platinum tokens in all of the places that we have gone. So I think at this point we are about ready to challenge the Emperor here. It's going to be a long and hungry road, so we're going to have to bring lots of events that give me food. Also, prepare to fight a lot of thieves. It's not going to be like our northerner adventures where we have all of our enhanced reposting weapons and all that good stuff. And we can use map reveal to help navigate the treacherous terrains that will be in front of us. It looks like there will be a lot of trap squares and event squares that won't necessarily give you a lot of rewards, but may drain you of your health reserves here. So, let's see what we can do. I imagine that this cartographer is going to be exactly that, being able to see around the map a little bit. We don't know what the Elder's Gift is. That was the platinum card that we got at the end of the last quest, so we'll have to see what that does. The bridge skirmish will come about to in a little bit. Fame and Shame, Gnomish Exchange, the Watchtower, all ones that we haven't tried yet. But here's the Shrine, where we can gain life or max life. We can only take 1 platinum card at a time, though, so never mind. We're good. Let's see. The Bitter Winter allows us to gain food or trade food. The Burning Building allows us to gain lots and lots and lots of fame. Deepwater allows us to gain some resources, but Distressed Damsel leads directly to gain food, so maybe that's a good one to take. Fork in the Road definitely some map reveal, so that's nice. And then the Man-Eating Tree allows you to gain max life at the sacrifice of equipment. Yeah, we'll take the Raider's Ambush and Tart's Pies and Exotic Lies. We can, yeah, get a blessing would be very nice to have around there. And I've got 3 more encounter cards. So let's go ahead and fill them up with some stuff that we haven't tried yet. Like maybe the Bridge Skirmish or one of our new companion cards here. We can continue on with Malaclips. Actually, I think we will. Because otherwise I would have to switch companions right now to Kolbjorn. And I don't know if Kolbjorn's quite ready for the center stage just yet. We'll take Watchtower just to see what that does. And we'll continue on our merry way. The Cardinal Blade does have some really good damage to it. Paratha's Ire requires 20 fame in order to wield. So I don't know if we'll be able to get that much in a run without focus on fame. Repost Charge is especially effective against Northerners, so I might take that one if, you know, we run out of weapons and stuff. The Valiant Aegis, we don't know what that does yet, but it's only got 1 defense as opposed to 10 from the rest of the shields. That's interesting. So it must have some different effects. We'll take the Berserker's Creed. Frontier Barbet, we have no idea what that does yet. Or the Dark Grove Ring. The Ring of Food, ooh, I can't imagine that wouldn't be bad to take. Fire Resistance and the Ruby Ring. For Blessed Life. Yeah. We'll take all that good stuff. Continue. What starting supplies should we get? We do have some corrupted around here, and getting this warrior's axe means that we can get its card token and have it permanently upgraded in our deck. So even though we could literally start with more food, I feel like having a good weapon is going to be more effective here.
I do not know truly.
We'll see if I end up regretting that decision.
Challenges that Callus will place in your way. Of course, we know how this part of the story ends. The Emperor is merely the face on the throne. Behind him, the usurper pulls the strings.
Interesting.
The one who sits upon the throne of life and death has a great influence upon the world. Their very soul permeates the lands and fills the hearts of the people.
Fun. A shrill voice. The shrill voice of the town crier rings out across the market square. The Emperor himself seeks adventurous guild members. Urgent expedition, vital to the safety of the Empire. You spot a crowd of travelers weighed down with the weapons and tools, lingering nearby. The Empire is offering a reward just to set off on the expedition, even more if you make it back. That's how desperate they are for help. The dealer adds a gold counter to the map. Neat. Well, it's 1 square away, so that's an easy get.
The Empire does not ask for
20
much,
gold, minus 1 food.
but in the end,
And we have our first gift available to us. On arriving at the gates of the royal palace, an armed escort leads you directly to the Emperor's chambers. The Emperor remains still and silent as his chief council lays out the expedition. Few relics from the last age still endure in this world. We had one in this very room until last night. She gestures to the empty pedestal. Not only must you reclaim the stolen symbol. Yes, that's how she talks. Don't judge. Don't judge, Lady Advisor. Not only must you reclaim the stolen symbol of our power, we ask that you gather its 3 sibling relics. Sibling relics. 4 total to be gained. Let's ask who stole. The evidence suggests a thief. They seized on a weak spot in our guard schedule. There are many treasures in the palace. It is curious that this is all they stole. Can I know what it was they stole? I can look at where it was they stole. On an ornate pillow, sitting atop a stone pillow. Fuck. An ornate pillow sits atop a stone pillar. That was way too tough. In the dust, you make out the shape of a jagged blade. It was a ceremonial sword. It sat for decades in our protection. We're not protecting it, you understand. We're protecting those who would try to possess it. The blade is cursed. Its venom strikes both the wielder and foe in equal measure. Ouch. Few relics from the last age endure in this world. Okay, so one of them we know is a knife. A poison knife. Probably a dagger of some kind. Hold, adventurer. It took skilled and dangerous thieves to steal the artifact. We need to ensure you'll be safe out there. See our training officer on the way out. Training officer? Equipment? Equipment bonus!
That
you are greeted by Captain Estrella Fior. Thieves are cowards at heart. They will dodge your heaviest attacks, and just as they dodge their civic duty, a swift blade is the best way to defeat them. Here, try these out. Dual wield. Effective against fast enemies like thieves, but weak against armored enemies like the Empire soldiers. Ooh, double daggers. Perform 6 strikes that cause stun to thieves. Stunned enemies take 150% damage when hit. Requires 18 hits in order to get them. Riposte and light attacks. Riposte can interrupt counterattacks, weak against enemies that have high defense. Okay then. Sweet ass action. Oh my god.
Still,
the wilds indeed.
Do you not wonder why?
Your quest takes you far away from the city. Vast wildlands stretch out before you. That is a huge area of cards. Your companion reminds you of your Emperor's mission. One relic was stolen by brazen thieves. Another is in the clutches of a shady merchant. One is enshrined in a tiny northern village. That's for the last Malakut Who knows? Okay, so we must find all 4 of the relics and deliver them safely. But it seems as though they're moving as well, so we're gonna have to intercept them along the way. This wildlands is vast and... I'm wondering if I should look at the warrior's axe and find out what it would take to get its token. Activate the weapon ability 30 times. Ugh. There might be a time where it'll be better to switch it back to the daggers, but for right now, let's just go ahead and wield the axe, which you'll notice my character totally has in his hands right now. Question: okay, when I switch it over to the daggers, it changes my token, doesn't it? You're damn right it does. That's amazing. What a neat little touch. I have the screen hidden behind my paper, but the way you speak... Oh. Why, thank you, Harwood.
Do what you can.
I've tried in the past to make that happen, but unfortunately, it was poorly timed. Walking through the shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops to greet you. For centuries, I have helped the mortals who find themselves lost in my forest. Is there anything that may help you along your journey? Well, we desperately need some food right now, so please. This should sustain you for a few days, she said, squinting at you with tired eyes. 7 food in my packs. That does feel much better. But that does forego an opportunity, oh god, the dangerous wilds, to get more, extra life or gold or the other things that I could ask her for. But anyway, one-handed weapons are recommended against northerners. You can change equipment in the inventory. I've got my axe. I want to activate its item a couple of times. I think we should be okay. We'll find out. That's for fucking sure. I've got 4 more squares until your gift gets activated, so I'm wondering if I can mitigate my health losses to around 25 health or less, so that your gift ends up healing me full, Harwood. Wouldn't that be something awesome? Barely more than a woodchopper's tool. Well, we're gonna upgrade it soon. As soon as I can. Hiya! And hiya! Oh god! Oh! Your boy forgot how to dodge. Dude. Nice. Bear in mind that we can't really riposte that much. So we're gonna have to be a bit more careful here. And the deal is to activate the weapon ability. So we're gonna want to... Fuck. Do it as often as we can. I could have swore that I put the activate weapon ability button on... No. On my mouse, but I guess maybe not. Fuck. And 6, which gives me the weapon ability. And I'm gonna roll over here and fucking Q it. Nope. And button it. Nope. What the fuck is the button for artifact? Is set to that. Oh, left shift. Okay, fine, whatever. Left shift. Bam. Okay, that's 1. Does a decent amount of damage, as it turns out. Hi, Ignited. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that you used up all your data, buddy. I know that's gotta be rough, because it's not just my entertainment that you're having to miss out on. And you gain 4 fate for defeating the dangerous wilds. Oh boy, and I'm already way over that 25 health threshold that I wanted. But we got some fire resistance, so that's nice. And 10 gold. And the tokens continue to move. I wonder, I'm sure that making a beeline for this particular corner is probably going to end up being very bad for your health.
Children are always the ones
Malaclips's next story step.
They
You
have
linger
an
near a
excessive
fort in the abandoned docks of a great
capacity
city. Malaclips sidles up out of an alley and strokes his moustache. Well, coin slave, the Empire has stolen mage children hidden away in there. Now, I'm not fond of children, as you know. You recall a time when Malaclips was asked to relinquish his last sweet role to a crying child. He refused. But Ira won't give me the cure unless I rescue them. He outlines a plan to you. It's worryingly brief. These forts are interconnected, so even if we defeat one of the lot of guards, they're bound to call in reinforcements. We'll have to get in and out. Quick. Defeat 2 steel monster cards within 60 seconds. Okay, guards of steel and muskets of steel. Easy enough. Got it? Malaclips has drawn a helpful diagram in the dirt. The self-portrait is particularly generous. Ask why the Empire would kidnap mage children. We've evidenced that the old world. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that was a weird sentence, and so I just didn't quite know whether that was a typo or not. We're evidence that the old world ever existed, and they don't like that. The mage himself says. Let's ask about the plan. Okay, 2 steel cards in under 60 seconds. Let's try and find a way in. Watch the birdie. Watch the birdie. I think it came out as number 1. I'm not 100% sure, but if you were paying attention, which I think only Harwood's really doing so at the moment, and even still, he's writing a report. We'll find out. No, I understand, Ignited. That's happened to me a couple of times where I forgot to take my phone into Wi-Fi mode, and ended up using all of my data in the course of a night, just watching a couple of YouTube videos or whatever. So, yeah, it happens to the best of us. Hooray! Nobody knows. Nice! Fine. I'll get myself out of trouble. Hidden beneath a pile of refuse, you find a grate that leads presumably under the fort. Without considering your wishes, Malaclips wedges in the grate open and descends into the gloom. You follow suit, as you don't quite trust him on his own. The rough stone wall of the narrow passageway grate against your skin as you feel your way through the sewers. You stumble blindly into Malaclips and clumsily plunge into the water. Splish. Oh no. The Terror Blight. The commotion rouses a group of corrupted creatures taking refuge in the sewers. Love it. They don't take kindly to your intrusion. You know, Harwood, it's entirely possible. After all, we did basically that without the voting system. And I do love that every single aspect of the the Twitch integration system is optional as well. I don't have to have voting for, oh god, I don't have to have voting on for the gift if I just want to have, say, you guys able to tell me which card you saw, because that is something that we used a lot. Finish it. That's way easier than I thought it would be. I didn't even get a chance to use my special ability. Okay, Ignited, we'll see you later, man. Have a good night. Hopefully, we'll see you as of next month. The final monstrosity falls, gurgling. Malaclips gazes at the bodies with a troubled look on his face. This one was wearing a necklace. Looks like a family heirloom. The bard, usually fond of looting and stealing, doesn't allow you to touch the necklace. You peer up at the access tunnel and see it is set too high in the wall. You won't be able to go out that way. I guess we have to find a way out. Success? Or huge success? Fuck! Huge failure. Immediately, a shout comes from above. The rats are back again! What's that? Another soldier yells. I said, I think those giant rats are in the sewer again. Call reinforcements from Fort Mournhold and get them to take a look at it. The useless twits never do anything anyway. And now the guard count goes from 2 to 3. Fuck. Malaclips beckons you to a wrought iron gate. If I'm not mistaken, and I never am, how dare you question me, this will take us directly into the fort. He allows you to go first. You leave the moisture and murk of the sewers behind you. You find yourself in a cellar. There are wine caskets, jars of pickled vegetables, and sizable iron cages wreathed in pulsing light. Within the cage are the missing mage children, huddling, unsure of your intentions. Malaclips reaches for the heavy lock upon the gates. It sizzles, and he drops it quickly. By Freda skirts, it burns. He presses a long metal implement into your hand and steps back. You tentatively touch the lock. It doesn't burn you. Because it's made in some sort of anti-mage material, I'm guessing. We attempt to pick the locks. Oh! What the Frenchy toast?
Like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
What the fuck is that thing?
Timed.
The pendulum challenge, which has been here on the table the whole time, and I just never noticed it. That's... what? That was cool. Okay, with a click, the lock pops open and clatters to the floor. Okay, children, Malaclips awkwardly pats one on the head. Your mother and I are going to kill the bad men. Hey! Oh, right, because I forgot. I'm playing as a female. You stay here, unless we die, in which, of course, you're on your own. The children nod, numb with terror. You sneak up the stairs and survey the scene before you. The soldiers mill about the fort's courtyard. Malaclips draws his spell book. I have an incantation that will covertly teleport a few soldiers far away from here, potentially to their deaths. But it will require some of your blood. Gross. Oh, really, handy capable? That's good information, because I was wondering what the gold portion did. I will attempt to aim for that in the future. Sure, why not? I'll let him use my blood. Out, just 10 life. Not that bad. And round and round and round it goes.
Each different, yet each.
Let's see if I can get rid of one of the soldiers. Okay, I'm watching one of the soldier cards. And I think it should be there. Fuck, too far. Oh! Duh! I could sacrifice Malaclips to redraw. Or roll again. I have to keep Malaclips because he's part of this story. So we'll take our huge failure. And unfortunately, what? His magic summons more? Yup. Malaclips accidentally sets the barrel beside you on fucking fire. God damn it, Malaclips. A loud and fiery beacon. Sounds of intruder! Catch him! Go get him! Ah! Echo around the fort. And now comes the combat encounter. That is what I call a huge failure. At least we didn't take any injury for the explosive barrel next to us. Thanks, Malaclips. You fuck. Give me a shield. The good news is, with my handy chopping axe, we're gonna be a little bit better against these guys. As long as I can remember. Crap. And left shift. Boom! Shakalakala. My weapon ability. That's the thing that I need to remember around here. Because I'm gonna get to do it a lot. Especially against this many soldiers. Hi! Booyah, baby! Around 50 damage, too. That's, you know what? That ain't terrible. Hip. Hip. Oh, dodge. Crap. I did not dodge in time. Oh, I see. So I have 22 seconds to defeat all of the cards, which is everything that's on the fucking battlefield. Ow! Made much harder by the fact that, well, I can't swing very quickly. And there's a lot of them now. Fuck, and I'm almost out of time. And also dead. I'm also very, very dead. Damn. Okay. So the axe is definitely a bad choice there. It does good damage, but in that particular encounter, not great. However. And the Emperor takes his tokens back as the cards warp away yet again. Son of a bitch! Can't believe we're starting the night off with a defeat. Alright. This time, I think I'm just going to take the 5 food instead. Fuck your axe, and let's continue. Start. Yes, Huntsman. Thank you so much. It's been a while since we've used that card. That command, rather. Sorry, I have cards on the brain for some reason. And the table is set yet
This
again.
is the ultimate
Our
role,
recruitment
believe.
drive goes as
To be an
expected.
exemplar
The
for the
dealer
law.
adds a gold card to
As
the
your
table,
heart goes,
where we get an extra
the
10
body
gold.
follows.
We are ready to go because we've examined the artifact before. Stopping by the quartermaster on the way out, we'll get a piece of equipment, including in our next set of
They are
blades.
as
Yes,
sharp
please.
as your wit, I fear.
Okay. And now our the wilds lay before us. I wish I could move diagonally. That would help out a ton here. Oh, well, there's the 8th step, which means we get your gift, poorly timed. The wilds are welcoming. Their bounty plentiful. The open wilds. In the bed of a river, you find some discarded coins. Nice. 15 gold coins. That's almost doubling my gold count right there. Next.
These tokens
Ooh,
represent
the stolen ones again.
gain. More
Okay,
options,
here we go.
more
We're doing this
cards,
yet again. 2
more
steel cards
opportunities.
within 60 seconds. The steel of muskets and 4 steel. Or muskets of steel, I should say. And the 4 of steel. Steel would be the suit here. Let's find a way in. God, I got the success card the first time. Let's see if I can do it again. Nope. Failure. You hastily retreat to the alley just in time to try it again. Excellent. Shit. Failure. Try it again. Success? Nice. Woo! Hidden beneath a pile of refuse, you find the grate. Around the corner, we have a terror blight. But, well, me without my monster killing axe, I'm actually going to be at a disadvantage here. Also, I wonder if that axe still holds the memory of how many, you know, special weapon attacks that I did with it that last round, even though I died. I wonder if they carry over. A lovely pair of fine blades fit for the finest gentleman. Well sharpened, well cared for, and very deadly. Okay, come to me, my terror blight. I'm gonna have to try and bash your armor off. 10 health at a time. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Just sit there and stab away until it's all broken. And one last. Crap. Finish him. I was 1 hit away from being able to use my weapon ability. Oh well. Hello, kitty. Yeah, I hear you, little Muse. That probably didn't pick up on the mic, but she has just the sweetest little mew. The final monstrosity falls. Let's try and find a way out of the sewers. Come on, huge success card. Huge success, huge failure. And now it's 3 musket cards. Crap. Attempting to pick the lock again. Let's see if I can get the gold this time. The pendulum swings further. Oh, I see what they're doing here. That gold is never not gonna be around the huge failure. Like that.
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness.
The bard drops the
inside
cheese
you.
wedges he'd been pilfering from the shelves. Oh no. A servant boy comes down the stairs and stops dead in his tracks. He takes one look as at you picking the lock, terrified children, before backing away in fear and running up he alerted the guards. Motherfucker. And we attempt to pick the lock again. Ah! That close! Damn it! There's no way we're gonna be able to... A large speckled dog enters the cellar. Oh, it pays us no mind. We do the lock again. Got it. Huge success. Okay, that's some funny timing on that. With a click, the lock pops open. Shaking, one of the older children pipes up. Excuse me? Malcolm crosses his arm at the lack of applause. The girl continues, I can enchant the scouts with a spell of befuddlement. That would buy us some time. Nice, so now it's 4 steel monster cards within 90 seconds. Okay, children, your mother and I are gonna go kill the bad men now. Here we go. I guess we'll try the blood magic again. Ouch, -10 to max life. You son of a bitch, Malaclips. As if this fight wasn't gonna be hard enough already. See if I can reduce it down to 4. Reduce down to 4. Sweet. Or to 3 cards, rather. Shadows envelop a group of soldiers playing pebbles. They drop the stones guiltily before vanishing into thin air. We could continue to do blood magic and try and teleport more soldiers away, or just fight them as they stand. Okay, it's only 3. We've got 90 seconds now, and I've got my murder stabby daggers. So maybe we'll be okay? More okay than we were last time, at least. Defeat them all. Hup. Murder stabby daggers. Oh, I see. They do 2 swings per click. I was wondering how they expected you to get 18 fucking... God, stop! Really? Is the timing on these just funky, or am I sucking balls? Because both are definitely an equal opportunity around here. Kick, break the shield, and also I just realized you can't really riposte with these guys. Wow, that didn't feel great. Because, you know, no shield. Break the shield. Man, these do not do a lot of damage at all. Especially against this many dudes. I might have to save this for a time when I'm a bit stronger. Fuck. And Malaclips is dead. Malaclips is very, very dead right now. Real? Wow. I totally dodged out of the way of that. Whatever. And I'm down to 10 health. This encounter gets way, way harder. And I'm shot. Huh. Okay. Maybe this is just playing out too hard of an encounter for us right now. Maybe I should take it out for now and wait.
This story ends here.
Damn. Because that's twice now that one event has killed us. Maybe it's time to try the other companion just to see what he's like and give me a chance to not play that fucking event anymore.
I doubt the Northerner can offer you anything. Time will tell.
Okay, and with that we can take Clan I right and continue. Wait a minute. Okay. Because I didn't see his Malaclips' encounter card here immediately, I got worried that maybe it was actually like gone, and we would have to start that quest line over, and I was gonna be really pissed. Anyway, okay. So, now we have Colbjorn, our new northern ally, and I think he might be a bit beefier, a bit bulkier, a bit hardier for our quest along the wilds. We shall see.
You find yourself working for the
Okay,
Empire
we know what's gonna happen here.
At least once removed.
We gotta find all the
How
relics,
do you think this
the
will
royal
end?
palace, and we might find the emperor, who remains very still. We gotta go. Training ground, we'll gain the dual-wield weapons.
I would never bring a knife to a sword fight.
Yes.
2 knives,
Well, that is why you are
however.
corrupted. We are entering the wilds. We will find all 4 of the relics, even though they're moving around the wastes. The dangerous wilds. 1 Terror Blight and 3 Frosts. Crap. I don't know that I have... Well, I have the Weather Blades, Neglected Sword. Yeah. It's not going to be great, but at least it'll be better against the Northerners than what we have. Oh, fuck. I hit back instead of... Never mind. Huh. Interesting. When you hit back, it takes the cards away, you know? But it makes it look like the... Watch my weapon over there. It'll look like I still have the daggers equipped. As we're going away there, as if back removes the changes that you made. That's weird. It didn't. I still have the sword equipped. That's just weird that it does that. I wonder if that's some sort of graphical thing that they may be able to patch later, because it is slightly confusing at a glance. But anyway, here is Kolbjorn. Kolbjorn wields dual daggers as well. His family lost. His clan turned against him. Kolbjorn traveled south in search of meaning. When activated, Kolbjorn performs charging attack that causes stun and may cause knockdown to weakened enemies. Stay close to his charge. Stay close to charge his ability faster.
I wish you an honorable death.
Wow, that is an incredibly rusty sword that I'm wielding right now. Hip. Roll out to the bay. And weapon ability. Go! That critical hit. I'm gonna need to bash the Terrorblite's armor off as much as I can. Just beating him with my pommel and shield as much as possible. Ow. Goddamn Northerner. Go, Kolbjorn! Charge and destroy my enemies. He is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna enjoy having a round. Oh boy. Finish him. Come, Kolbjorn. Charge your ability again. Go! Ooh. It's not quite as impactful as it could be. I feel like sound effects would be able to make that feel bigger, you know? It might be a bit distracting if you do that, but right now it just kind of feels like he kind of shoulder hits him on the way by, as opposed to a big time huge man slam. And we gain 4 fame, where we reveal 3 encounter cards. Nice. Dangerous wild, treacherous wilds, open and open wilds. Very much noted. And 15 gold. Next card.
If you fall in
the
trap
Raider's
once,
ambush.
You may blame error.
Wrestling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of the northern bowler wrap around your body. Oh no! The 2 trappers caught me. And back into combat we go. It's Kolbjorn's favorite place. And me still with my shitty rusty sword because I don't have any better sword type weaponry right now. Dive. Dip. Oh, that was Kolbjorn. I was like, why is that Northerner coming to protect me? And why does he have Kolbjorn's ability above his head? And then I realized that Northerner is Kolbjorn. Oh, the Ebola. The Ebolas that come for me. I got caught by Ebolas. I will be pooping for weeks. And 8 out of 9. Come here. Come here, big boy. 9 out of 9. Critical hit. Finish him. Oh, crap. He almost finished me. Ah, I keep forgetting my counter button. There we go. I'm still used to it being riposte, which is the middle mouse button, but it's not. We can search them for spoils. Ooh. Good stuff here. Depending on whether or not I can get it. Damn it! Lost 5 gold. As you search his valuables, one of the Northerners grabs you. With his last breath, he runs his blade into your side. Ouch! He stabs me for 5 gold. Cause sure, knives deal gold damage, right? Right? Sure. The wilds are welcoming, their bounty plentiful. You feel soothed and reinvigorated by your exploration. And we gain 20 life. Knave. And the cards move around again.
And so
ooh,
we see the home
Clan
of
Eyebright.
And his
Oh
reasons
man.
for leaving.
Unfortunately, we need 1 blessing in order to return to Kolbjorn's home village to partake in the toil, the ritual cleaning of his people's ancestral grave mounds. We'll have to come upon that encounter later on once we have gained a little bit of a blessing. Ooh, and your gift. becomes my gain. The wilds are welcoming, their bounty plentiful. You feel soothed and reinvigorated by your explorations. Oh man, of course, the token moves to the dangerous wilds. Ah, and I found a second treacherous wild. While traversing a dangerous cliff face, you slip and lose your footing. Though relatively unharmed, the same cannot be said for the pack of travelers' rations that broke your fall. Ouch. I am now down to 0 food. I am now starving. We are now quite hungry. The open wilds better provide me with some damn food.
Will cause you damage. Tread carefully.
We use the hearty morals to provide a nourishing meal. Woo! Where we gain 5 max life, but no food. Cockhammer. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies, however, that will definitely give me some food. The old farmer hawks his wares to passers-by. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies. Chester glares at 2 passing lovers walking hand in hand. To be young and naive, eh? Let us buy some pies because I desperately need food. He passes you a vegetable pie from his wagon. It smells richly of herbs. Now the question is, how much will this 8 food cost me? And we'll find out in a card gambit. Come on, 10. Yes, 10 gold. I will gladly pay 10 gold for 8 food. That is a good exchange right there. Thank you. Also, I see you over there, Huntsman, trying to make me have -5 food. Also, I can buy more. I think I'm gonna try and buy some more. A garlic and cheese pie worth 6 food. And he's gonna decide on a price here. Come on, 10. Come on, 10. Come on, big fat 10. Big fat 10. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. So that's good right there. For the cost of 20 gold, I was able to gain 14 whole food. Pack it up and move it on, ladies and gentlemen. Nice stolen relic. 8 of greens. Light weapons are recommended against thieves. Let me go ahead and change over to my cutthroat blades. Unfortunately, I don't have any other garb that will be able to help me here. The thieves' erratic movement crosses right into your path. You catch them frantically leading the relic onto a horse and cart. Just hold him off a couple of minutes while we ready the horses. Light thieves are recommended against thieves. Light thieves, wow. Light weapons are recommended against thieves. You can change equipment, which we've already done. Come, Kolbjorn! We have thieves to murder. Also, just remembered, he's got the light blades. So he's actually going to be pretty effective against thieves. Especially with his dashing ability. His dashing ability. Go, Kolbjorn! Dash away! Wow. Wow, that worked so well. Look at all of the thieves that he was just able to stun, and oh, leaves me so perfectly set up for the murdering. Nice. I think I finally figured out the attack pattern on these blades. It took a second. It took a goddamn second. And Kolbjorn is very dead. Crap, Kolbjorn is very, very, very dead. Come, my friend. Stand behind me. Oh god, he stabbed me. He stabbed me and it hurt with great thievery. Stab, 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 stab. Nice. Yes, you have to do the full #B, or $B, or $B, or whatever it is you want to do. Also, thank you, Harwood, for voting for -5 food as well, dick. We found a relic, and have gained 4 fame in the process. Nice. Torrin's Plate. The wielder of this item will gain a new curse, and this card cannot be discarded. Shit. Your companion will not aid you during gambits. Okie dokie. We feel a sense of great unease upon us as we gain the first of the relics. Okay, so I can't... Oh, I see. So these are just items that I will have upon me. Yeah, it's a special item. And I imagine that as I gather each of the relics is going to end up doing an effect. Ooh, the Elder's Gift.
Potential of cards based around
shit.
If you can
there is no platinum equipment
to your hands
in the deck.
You can begin to
Preparation is the key to victory. Never begin a quest without stacking the deck in your favor. Well, if I have platinum equipment in my deck, the Elder's Gift would probably let me use it without the requirement that it has. So we gain 8 fame in the process, and I would have been 20 fame away from being able to wield Hratha's Ire. Which wouldn't have been very helpful in this quest, but would have been a little helpful. Ooh. Nice. Continue. The fork in the road allows me to see possible paths to the east and the west. The treacherous wilds holds the next relic, the shifty salesman.
Trust for
We can buy the relic straight up for 10. We can try and negotiate for a better price or threaten to take it by force.
Test their wares.
I would feel really bad if I took it by force. I feel like I would probably end up losing the secondary token. Okay, let's roll the dice and see how much we can haggle the price down for. My target is 5. We got 10.
The singular is.
So now he would sell it for 30. Let's negotiate again. Dice target 12.
Bones for the material from which they were crafted. Here, however, they may also bring a touch.
What a terrible roll. Well, second terrible roll. And unfortunately, I can't do shit. So he may refuse to sell us the relic. He will no longer sell the relic. So he threatened to take it by force, and he has insurance. Shit. The 3 of greed. And then 2, an assassin of greed and an anarchist of greed. Oh boy. Okay, they're thieves. So let's do this shit. Force loses secondary. What do you mean by loses secondary? Oh, you mean the secondary objective on the token, don't you? Like a knife in the waters, the assassin waits. Assassins perform quick, heavy attacks. Use evade or perish. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get out of the way of this assassin, or else he'll end up murdering me. Oh, God. So he's got the Rat King's ability from the previous game, where he can kind of teleport and land right the fuck on top of you. And I'm pretty sure this Arsonist was the other special card there, so we can go and take him out just for funsies. Get stunned, hooker! Okay, he escaped for the moment, which means we need to be watchful for him to come back. Yep, there he is. Kolbjorn! No! Stand up and fight, my friend. I believe in the power of Mulberry. Charge! Stab, stab, stabby, stab, stabby, stab, stab. Excellent. Come here, stupid thief, and take all 6 of my blows. That's actually a pretty fun little ability there. I kind of been listening as I read all my cards in my very Japanese deck building game. Really, what very Japanese deck building game are you currently playing there, Huntsman?
Not this time.
And unfortunately, for breaking a relic, you failed to win the gold token.
Or are you merely
After dispatching his bodyguards, you turn towards the shifty salesman. Someone in the Empire must really want this back, he says, while gently rolling the relic in his hands. I imagine I could make someone very unhappy just by doing this. He throws the relic to the ground and crushes it underfoot.
It is not one game now, but a score, each with its own nuance and delicate approach.
Okay, so now we know we need to have at least 30 gold, preferably 40, when we, oh crap, poisonous thorns, and we lose 15 life. When we go and attempt the final, what I'm going to call now the final fucking stop. And your -5 food took effect too. God damn it. Dangerous wilds hold steel musket and blight. Yeah, let's do it. You say that, handy capable, but killing him first would actually really help. Because then he's not doing his stupid bullshit throughout the fight and catching me off guard occasionally. But I see your point, of course. Go, Kolbjorn! Dash and destroy my enemies. Up. Excellent. Speaking of destroying mine enemies. Up. I wish that because I was doing circular attacks like that, it would hit more than one enemy at a time. That would sure be nice. Also, why is Kolbjorn just charging into the corner? I really want to know. Yes, handy capable, you're exactly right. What do you mean? What, killing him first was destroying the relic? I think that was gonna happen if I do it by force anyway. We have the Dark Grove Ring, stunted healing. The rate enemies heal during combat is reduced. Or the Berserker's Creed, damage buff. Deal more damage the more life you lose in combat. Interesting. Gain 3 gold whenever you draw a gold card in light armor. Sure, why not?
The power Rage grants is often misunderstood.
Gives me some defense where before I had none. I don't know that I agree with that. Maybe, but I mean, you've played a lot more of this game than I have, but I don't know. Anyway, we have the bridge skirmish. From your viewing angle, you notice that the bridge structure has been damaged. With luck, you might be able to knock out one of the supports with a thrown object, causing the bridge to collapse. But what object will you try and throw? A piece of equipment or a rock? Let's see if we can find something here. Ah, cockhammer. Cockhammer. And I've already made my choice too, so I can't go back and do another one. Huh. I guess the Berserker's Creed it is. I can't get rid of my blades. They're super important for dealing with the thieves that we're gonna find around here. You take a moment to gauge the wind and launch your armor at the bridge. Bridge breaks, sending some of their enemies to their doom. The rest prepare for battle. Buy steals. Wait. So if I hit continue, is that going to discard them or is that going to keep them? Okay, that discards them, which keeps the Greed Anarchist. Awesome. Now, the Greed Anarchist was just by himself, so it's only going to be one enemy, and also, he didn't have a health bar. Oh, man. It actually is 2. Dickwell. Ow. Stupid fire bombs. Thankfully, my extinguisher ring, which... Did I have that this encounter, or was that last encounter? I don't remember. Will reduce the damage done by that attack. Presuming that I have it on me. I think that might have been the previous time through, now that I think about it. Oh well, whatever. The bridge skirmish has been defeated. We gain 2 more fame for 24 total fame. Holy hot shit. The final, well, next to final relic is down here. While traversing a dangerous cliff face, you slip and lose your footing. And more food gets broken. Just 1 food, though. The Temple Relic. Ooh, the village of Dernick is unremarkable, save for a tiny, near-forgotten shrine. Here you find another relic resting on a dusty altar. An old woman greets you. I see you're interested in our relic. Local legends tell of a time when a great hero will come to claim it. Until then, it remains here under our watch. I should probably go ahead and switch us up to the neglected sword. Just because, well, we need that single weapon. And I claim to be that hero. The woman examines you for a moment before falling to her knees in prayer. You have arrived just as foretold, our savior. And we have recovered the relic. Drax Ring. The wielder of this item gains a new curse, and this card is bound to us. Corrupt healers lose gold whenever we receive life. Shitbags. The gathered relics begin to vibrate and hum, then glow with an eerie, unnatural light. We have the Mage's Tower. Your eye is drawn to a similar glow emanating in response to a distant tower. Do you think they're trying to tell us something? Kolbjorn smirks. Let's get moving. Hi, Juno. Welcome. I didn't notice you slip in. How are you? Head to the Mage's Tower and find the final relic. Well, unfortunately, I've already failed one of these quests so far to deliver the relic safely. Because, well, one of them broke along the way. But, still loving the game so far. Gonna have to end up redoing this, and I've died twice, and, yeah. Yes, Handy Capable, you're exactly right. It was fame dependent. You plucked some juicy wild berries from a thorn covered and their poisonous berries. 5 max life gone. Ouch. I still have no blessings, so even if I tried to go back to Kolbjorn's quest, we wouldn't be able to do shit for dicks with it. And the treacherous wilds are still treacherous and still harmful. Crap. Minus 10 life. Let me go ahead and take a step. Take a step. Ooh, take a step. And gain 25 life. Yes, ma'am. So I can actually goof the gift here by just walking back and forth. Curiously enough. That's nice. They're gonna have to nerf that hard. Cause I could see that being potentially very game breaking. If you just sit here and farm the gifts back and forth and forth and back and back and forth and forth and back. Or your chat can end up fucking you. That's always a possibility. Why did I go back to the treacherous wilds? Shit. And some of my equipment broke my fall that time. There's the Mage's Tower.
You must begin to ask yourself how these threads connect. Were you simply
And I'm
a
starving.
patsy for the Empire?
The relics
Or did
lead you
hope
to a
be
mysterious
something
tower.
greater?
You will need to ascend it to reach the mage at its summit. The storm swells ominously overhead. The Mage's Tower. How awesome. And it's, oh, this reminds me so much of the first game. God, I love that game so much. Ah, fuck. Oh, well, I have no curses, so I shouldn't actually lose any life. I have 2 curses, so I lose 2 life. 10 life. Fuck. The relics burn brightly, searing your hands. I see you have saved some of the relics. Do you believe that you are one to harness their power? The voice asks in a amused tone. We try again. This time with the 1 pain card that we have left still here. So question, if I try and hit the pain card directly on, will I end up getting anything else but? Cool. There's my success, finally. Oh yeah.
Let's see
Do
what
you even
with
know
that,
why you're
given your
here?
position.
How much did they tell you when they ordered you out into the wilds? When they sent you out here like a dog after a bone? You continue to wind your way up the tower. Oh, we're gonna have to hit all the successes, aren't we? Shit. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be the other pain card! No! Fuck! How? There were only 2 pain cards in that entire wheel, and I hit both them bitches. The worst. The worst. The worst I am. God damn it. Alright. You've been sent here to do the bidding of the true enemy. These relics can be used to defeat him, but here you are looking to return them to him. The one of Arcane. So you seek the final relic, the mage says. She looks you up and down. Are you clumsy or foolhardy? I cannot tell. You've come this far, but you failed to bring the relics intact, and yet you continue your errand. I guess you've come for this. Ragnar's cursed blade. This is the blade that we saw on the pillow. Take it, she says calmly, but be warned, its curse will sap your strength and will to fight. And combat is inevitable, I'm afraid. Or you can let me keep it. But should you best me, it will be lost to you forevermore. I'm not gonna be able to, win this actual quest. So I want to know what happens if we just let her keep it and fight it. No doubt your Imperial Masters will be disappointed too. And a group of thieves joins the fray. Great. Oh, well, it happens. Now we know. We just take the relic, let it sap our strength, and go along our merry way. And we need at least 30 or 40 gold in order to be able to buy the final one. But it's okay. We have a new enemy here. The mage. Oh, he looks so dope. They took the mage's book where he had it kind of like mounted in front of his face, and the mage's mask, which was actually an item that we had before, and changed him up a little bit. The relic thief mage. This mage went to extraordinary lengths to gather these relics. Mages shoot projectiles from a distance. Use evade to avoid their attacks.
Trust.
Ow. Charge! Crap. Go, Kolbjorn! Do my charging! And I have 19 aid remaining. That is not good. Question. Ow. What are the golden circles? The golden circles are shock traps. The golden circles are definitely shock traps. That's bad. That is very bad. They're shock traps that hurt very badly. We should probably avoid them. Unfortunately, it looks like he might end up staying inside of them for more than I would care for. And Kolbjorn is down. Come here, Kolbjorn. I shall revive you. Bam, bitch. And, oh, I got hit by the fucking... Blood stains the ground beneath my corpse. Man, this quest is hard.
Different arms would
This
find
quest
you
is
faring
super
better,
hard.
or
You
more
really do
skilled.
need to prep up for it, because otherwise you're not gonna be able to finish it. Huh. I did need to start over anyway. Also, thank you so much for the subscription, Noble. That's super sweet of you, man. I appreciate that. And it's actually good timing too, because it's time for us to take our first break. I am officially out of beverage, and I desperately need some water because my throat is killing me from all that soda that I was just drinking. So I'm gonna go fix this problem, and we're gonna take ourselves a short break. And when we come back, we're gonna play more Hand of Fate 2. That's right, baby, it's cards all night. We gonna sit here and work our way across the map as far as we damn well can get, because I have a feeling it's only gonna get worse from here. And by worse, I mean better, because this game's amazing and it's only gonna get more difficult, and I am so ready. Oh, yes. And I hope you are too. We'll be right back. Don't you dare go anywhere. Bye. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. That's what I get for paying too close attention to stream legends down in the description and not actually ready to play the game here. So, after getting our asses handed to us a bunch by the Emperor's Quest, I'm curious what the other ones look like. There's the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Chariot Quest. The Hierophant requires of us remuneration. Information comes at a cost. We must collect gold to use for bribes. And we must be prepared for diced games, and thieves are rampant throughout this place. We'll be able to take 2 supplies on that quest. And I'm wondering if maybe there's one that's easier than the others. Undead lackeys. Oswin's lover will send an army of skeletons to bring him back. If he is with you, Oswin will eat 1 food every step he is injured. And dominate fights with artifacts. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be ready to take on any of those until we progress. So I'm thinking that we might have to do these in order.
The symbol of victory over oppression. Control and will.
Defeat as many
Properties
corrupted
I
as possible to
understand
find the
well,
source of the plague.
And you will learn.
You will need to demonstrate great precision in order to win the day. We're gonna have to get a great, what is it? Not great victory. Huge victory. Huge success on the Pendulum Challenge in order to be able to win this one. And then we must save innocent townsfolk to access more stock and options at our camp. So this one actually looks like it might be one that we could do. It grants a bonus. He grants a bonus dice. The trickster allows us to respin the wheel. Did he say we need? No, we don't have anybody who will be able to influence the Pendulum Challenge. So we'll go ahead and take him. What enemies did it say? Corrupted. that can ignore enemy defense. Yeah, I'm thinking we might want to take the Trickster over Kolbjorn here because Kolbjorn's defense is going to be able to, or attacks are going to be able to be negated here. But I don't know, we'll see. Handy Capable says this one's really tough, however, so why do I get the feeling that I'm going to end up regretting this? Let's see, Cartographer, we'll go ahead and take that one. We must trade Blessing in order to continue with Kolbjorn. Fight the Empire and must have Malaclips. Yes, sure, we'll take that one. Yeah. Hang on. Okay. So I'm gonna need some strong-ass weapons in order to be able to defeat all the corrupted. We can gain resources with great precision, but it'll cost us an item in order to do that. Deep water requires a dice roll. Distressed damsel might be okay. Fork in the road's always good. Friendly innkeeper to gain life or gain food. The lost boy allows us to, yeah. Well, nah. Not when I've got tarts, pies, and exotic lies, temple prayers, and the old maiden that I can put in. We're good there. All right, so now I am gonna take Rotha's ire. Did it say what kind of enemies I'm gonna be fighting besides corrupted? No, just a bunch of corrupted. Okay. Let me go ahead and take the Cardinal Blade. And the Bastion of Purification. I still don't know what the Valiant Aegis does. Berserker's Creed is pretty good. It'll definitely give us a lot more money. So I'm thinking that that one's gonna be great to take for the one that we need a bunch of gold for. Pious Robes, the Frontier Barbet, still don't know what that one does. Extinguisher Ring of Food, and Ruby Ring. Thank you, and thank you. I don't know that I necessarily need the Dark Groove Ring because I'm not fighting enemies that can heal themselves, but I have a feeling that we will find them at some point. Yeah, might as well. Okay, continue. We get 2 supplies here. I'll take the axe for its armor-breaking capabilities, which would be really great against the corrupted themselves, and also we'll be able to continue to cycle that weapon ability, which we need to do.
Even touches me.
Yes, it does. The corruption has touched you, my dealer friend, and I hope we get to find out a little bit more about how and why.
Failed to place upon my return.
Our quest begins. Sir Malifowl looks down from the back of his steed at soldiers lined rank and file before him. This city is lost to the plague, he says dryly. We will not waste another soldier on this place. He gives the final command. In the name of the Emperor, prepare to withdraw. Block the gatehouses. Let no one through. At sunrise, burn the city to the ground. Without hesitation, the soldiers march down the cobbled street to the western gatehouse. A single soldier remains, a captain. She removes her helm to reveal a quiff of golden hair and an eye patch, concealing the wounds from a battle a long time ago. She approaches you and Malaclips. The soldier. Oh, she looks awesome. She reminds me a lot of Lauren, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's definitely 100% Lauren, and I kind of... Somebody needs to take a picture of that right now and send it to her and say that they put her in Hand of Fate, because that's awesome. Many innocent people will die come morning if nothing is done to correct this injustice, she explains. I ask that you aid my men in their search for citizens to escort out of the old city. Hurry. Nightfall approaches fast. I have some questions for you, Captain. Who are you? I am Captain Fior, she says with a bow. I have been commanding my regiment on the northern border. My troops and I were recalled to the old city, and we're ready to march back to the capital. However, it appears that the Empire has neglected its people in our absence. I cannot abandon those we were sworn to protect. What? It can't be done alone. There are soldiers who who remember the virtue of the Empire, remain loyal to her people. I have a number of scouts searching the streets for citizens as we speak. They will assist where they can. What about the plague? A terrible tragedy, to be sure. While the Empire's eye is on the northern border, it has abandoned its people to this unnatural plague. Do not be fooled. This is no ordinary malady. Its affliction maddens and warps the minds of those corrupted, turning friend and family or lover into a mindless agent of hate and aggression. The Empire is right to fear its rapid spread and the potential reach. However, there are many who call this city home, who have not yet been damned. Not yet. It is these souls that I intend to save this night. What's your plan? I anticipated Malifau's intentions, and my scouts have made preparations. To the southwest is a gatehouse, abandoned when the infested broke through. If we can clear the corrupted from this district, like we can escort any citizens through with minimal resistance. Okay. And there we have the objective, the gatehouse in the southwest corner of the city. My coachman will follow and transport any citizens you find along the way. If you are lucky, then we may be able to they may be able to be assistance in your travels. Search the streets, kill the infected. I will send word when the way is cleared. Save citizens will add options to the campfire. Good to know. Okay, first off, let's make sure we've got our warrior's axe. That's good. Unfortunately, we still only have the adventurer's garb as our starting armor, so whatever. We have the city streets here in front of us, and we're going to continue to explore the city streets until we save citizens or kill corrupted. Ouch. Loss of 10 gold.
Everywhere the rod touches, and everywhere
oh, that was the
stains.
gift that you guys gave me. Thanks, butt pirates. Tall buildings line the streets, their lower windows bordered up with planks of wood on imperial order, a futile attempt to hinder the spread of the plague.
Surgery must be done
Ouch.
with precision. If it is
The
to be
dirge of
effective.
corruption continues. You find yourself surrounded by the corrupted horde that broke through the gatehouse and wandered into the district. They shuffle back and forth mindlessly, limbs twitching, seemingly unaware of your presence. You know, we don't always have to fight everything we see, Malaclypse whispers. You draw your weapon and prepare to take the group by surprise. Ooh, if we can get this pendulum, baby. If we can get this pendulum, baby. Swing, baby, swing. I'm gonna get you so good right there. That's where I'm gonna get it. So wait, not yet. Oh, cockhammer. Failure.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered.
You land several
Keep
blows,
practicing.
but they fail to fell any infected. You deflect their retaliatory strikes, however. The rest of the infected turn at the commotion and clamor towards you, arms thrashing. Malaclypse readies his spellbook. We could have run like cowards from the beginning, but no. Together, you face the charging monsters. No, well, it's not max life, unfortunately. Here we go. Charging monsters indeed. Fuck! I got that twitchy pendulum finger, and it's a huge failure. Surrounding you, the horde moves in for the kill. My companion is struck down by the infected, and we lose Malaclypse for 3 turns. Ouch. That's bad, right? I'm thinking that's real bad. I'm thinking that's real and very bad, right? Okay. It's fine. It's just a bunch of Zambos, and me with my big giant axe are gonna be able to cleave through them pretty handily here. Activating my special ability whenever I can. I don't have a time limit. I can kind of dodge roll them into their own individual hell. And finish you. Excellent. Dodge. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. And big slam. Wow, for 52 damage, and he's still not dead. Those are some hardy Zambos right there. And there it is. Boom, shakalakala. Finish him. Damn. I wish that we could throw their bodies into their allies like you can in, you know, in Arkham. And gotcha, baby. So I'm learning that it might actually be best in certain circumstances to actually parry and continue fighting than to try and dodge out of the way. When, well, in this game, you're not exactly invincible when you start the dodge. And that can lead you to get killed in some very bad ways. So, if you can land a finishing blow somewhere, or even better, parry something that's coming in, you're gonna be way better off. Bam, motherfucker. Excellent. Yeah, I know what you mean, Noble. Some of the weapons end up being not quite as good as you think they are, despite the fact that they're super strong. Like, I got a shotgun that was really, really strong, but it had such a high cooldown that it wasn't worth using. And we game for fame. And more dead walk through the streets. Ooh, the old maiden. Excellent. We can ask her for gold, but I want to ask her for supplies instead. 5 food, which shall sustain us for 5 days. Let's continue through the streets, searching for more corrupted. Dashing through the labyrinth of slum streets towards the city center,
What are you
where we find grateful
when you stop to
citizens.
help them?
We hear the
You
Empire
ask
has abandoned the
yourself
city, they cry. Please help us. You explain Captain Fior's plan and help them on the wagons, gaining 8 of them. More food is now available at the campfires. From this street, you can see other paths. Ooh. The place gets bigger. Fork in the road. More paths become available to us, and it smells like someone is baking cinnamon pie somewhere up ahead. Yummy, yummy. Cinnamon pie in my tummy. Let's explore this area. The Pampa district has been hit by looters, leaving shops with broken windows and empty shelves. You navigate the maze of streets without incident. More streets are available to us. What do we have here? Nice, your gift of 20 gold is very welcome.
My carriage does not stop for every
the road ahead is
distressed
blocked by an overturned
traveler
carriage and a
along
woman
the
calling
way.
for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Isn't there anything that you can do? I think we shall definitely try and assist the woman, but it requires a score of 14. Somebody better blow these dice. Nice! Whoever's got the magic lips of blowing, seriously, you need to bronze them right now. That was amazing. Thank you, the woman says from her carriage. Please accept this token of my gratitude. 15 gold, 5 food, and 2 fame. Love it. We could continue to make camp, but I kind of want to get more citizens placed. Tall buildings line the streets. Their lower windows boarded up with planks of wood bound the imperial order, a futile attempt to hinder the spread of the plague. The dirge of corruption continues. That is a lot of corrupted still. We gotta fight, though. You know, we don't always have to fight everything we see. Except we do, because I still need to fight at least 3 more corrupted. Come on. Come on. Big success. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop. Fuck. Whammy. One of these days, I'm gonna get better at that pendulum. Together, you face the charging monsters. This time, I'm just gonna get a regular success, because a regular success is fairly easy to do.
Breathe. You have done well.
And the dealer removes 1 monster card. Awesome. Despite your best efforts, the remaining infected close in. Yeah, Kisty, I think that was added right at the end of Arkham Knight.
Hardly worth our time.
I just noticed the flies that are swarming all over the city because this place is filled with infection and death. Throw, murder, big axe hit. Good, good. Finish him. And even though because I was in the finishing animation when I got hit, it did no damage. Excellent. So that's how you're going to be able to cheese things around here, is by using your finishing moves and your special hits to avoid taking damage. Gotcha. 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 Finish him. Can I maybe go get to raise Malaclips? Yes. I'm glad that it takes no time to raise your allies. That is super helpful. Bam, motherfucker. And finish him. I'm wondering how many times I've done that so far. Zero corrupted remaining. For fame, and from this street we can see more paths. I need
The stench
so
of
many more
corruption
citizens.
flows across the cities.
The dealer removes the
tainting
corruption
everything it
counter from
touches.
the map. Interesting. We bring word from Captain Fior, the soldier explains with a salute. The infected horde at the next gatehouse has subsided. But there is a problem. Corruption grows from the ground itself, blocking passage for all the wagons. It must be destroyed. She asks that we join your efforts. Should you require our assistance, you need only ask. Ooh. Estrella's Allegiance. It's a blessing. Prior to combat, optionally draw an Empire Ally card. Can be used before 5 combats or 7 if Estrella is your companion. Then discard this card. Neat. So I can give myself more companions along the way. We got one more area here. Let's go ahead and pick on this city street. Tall buildings line the street. Yes, we know that area.
Some
Grateful
still
hero.
fight.
Ooh.
Yet they must know
5
their
toils
time
are up
is
against
near.
a bunch of terror blights. We rush to their aid. One brave warrior struggles to hold back the horde. And with Estrella's Allegiance, yes, I shall call more scouts. Because I feel like the more allies that are on the battlefield, the more the Zambos are going to be held up in the moment. And I feel like the more of these farmers that we can save, the more will be added to our, saved citizen count at the end of this. Boop. Excellent. Finish him. Gotcha, bitch. Okay, so big boy's down. That's the hard part done. Let's go ahead and boop. Bip. Bip. Oh boy. Oh boy. These farmers are getting nicked. We gotta make sure that doesn't happen. The soldiers I could really care less about. It's these villagers that I need to protect. Crap. One is almost dead. One is so almost dead. Fuck you. No, fuck you, Zambo. You ain't killing my villagers this day. They're under my protection now. Excellent. I think we saved them. And with a mighty heft of your huge axe, victory is ours. Excellent. We saved 5 citizens, and more equipment is available for purchase at the campfire. You arrived just in time, the warrior explains. I don't think we could have held them off for much longer. I could do with some equipment, he continues. I don't think it would do me much good. I could part with some equipment, he continues. I don't think it'll do me much good now. See me if you're interested for a trade. Yay! Oh, and the Elder's Gift. Excellent. Excellent.
Too long.
Let us make camp. You approach the horse-drawn wagons. Captain Fior's soldiers stand to attention, and the head coachman tips the brim of his hood. We'll transport any people you find in these warrants. Just keep the wagons out of trouble. Let us trade. The Cardinal Blade. Ooh, that might be nice. But I still need my axe for right now, so I think I might hold off on buying that yet. Let's finish. Cook some food, regain some health. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. And break camp. Let us visit the Elder's Gift. The dealer draws a platinum equipment card. Rotha's Ire.
For a mightier warrior.
The bash
than
causes
you, I
additional
think.
damage to enemies with armor. And it's heavy, so we're susceptible to evade. We can't riposte anymore. And our shockwave performs a powerful strike that causes knockdown to a single target. Impact tracks enemies and causes stuns. And we gain 8 fame with that, meaning we're only 2 away from being able to actually wield that weapon. I need it. I need it in my life. Question. 16 out of 30 that we've done so far with this weapon. Okay, so far so good. And there's the 20 gold gift. Yay! Yay! I love gifts. That's my Raver motto. Yay! I love gifts, everybody. It's terrible. Signs of mass departure are everywhere. Homes stand empty. All that remain are crumbling ruins. From the streets, you see other paths. Let's go over here. More of the Pauper District, where we find more grateful citizens. Excellent. 8 citizens. And more food is now available. No new paths were discovered, so we'll continue on the city streets around here. Dashing through the labyrinth of slum streets. No new paths are discovered, and we pass without incident. There's 20 gold. Awesome, thank you guys. Next gift. No new paths were discovered. Shit. So that's the end of the city. I only have 21 out of 60 citizens saved, so I'm guessing that we're gonna have to go on to a next map, huh?
Into the city.
Further into the city. Okay, here we go. The smell of rotting flesh lingers in the air. The gatehouse tower looms over you, its sides encrusted with the taint of corruption. The captain greets you as you approach. Oh, shit. It's as the scouts reported, Malaclip says. The corruption will block the path for the wagons. Now make haste. We'll protect the wagons with my scouts. You two clear the way. Okay, then we must clear out the infected. The blight spy, a spire of blight, 5 normal blight soldiers, a blight of affliction, and the terror blight. I think we're gonna definitely need as many of the Estrella scouts as we can get. This looks like it's gonna be a tough fight. And me with my critical hit axe. Unfortunately, I can't use Frotha's Ire yet. I feel like that would be very good for this fight. The infected spire. The land itself's become shattered, shambling, and broken. Attacks with bursts of corruption that snare and damage their targets. Use evade to avoid attacks and change direction rapidly to break free. So it's like a stationary bolo that pulses damage. And we need to bash it. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to hit it normally. We're gonna need to bash that bitch. I beat that bitch with my axe. I beat that bitch with my axe. Ow. And unfortunately, it still hurts, even if you hit it with just that. Why do I get the feeling that the corruption totem is the one that's got the health meter right now? And that's gonna be very bad. Noble, the raid does in fact time out. I think it times out at like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Like it takes a little while for it to time out, but it does eventually time out, yes. Malaclips is down. Where's he at? I need to get to him to revivify him. Because his ranged magic is actually super helpful against these monstrosities of corruption. Oh boy. Of malady. Damn it, it was right there in front of me. I missed it. I missed it because I was too focused on not dying. And we're gonna dirge. Excellent. Ah! The seeking corruption strikes again. And bash, dodge. And bash, dodge. And huge hit. Excellent. The more I can do that, the better, honestly. Like, it's not just for the token at this point. It's because that does so much fucking damage. It's almost ridiculous. In comes the corruption. Fuck you. Also, I just noticed that does 1 damage. Yep, you. Dodging. Malaclips, coming, my friend. And with the power of your shield, we both live again. Thankfully, the shield blocked the totem's ability there. Otherwise, that could have been very nasty for us. Bash, hit, huge hit, and finish him. Nice. Now we can deal with the totem. Ow. How are you supposed to avoid getting hit by that while you're trying to bash it open? Oh, because it's literally the range of 1 dodge roll. That's how. Cool. And there we have it. That encounter has been defeated. I wonder if we'll gain more fame. Oh man, I was gonna say from that encounter because we kind of protected a lot of people there. Captain Fiore herself addresses you. You have a steady swing, excellent soldier. It will only be more difficult from here on. I bear no ill will towards you if you choose to leave now. But we can't. We must continue on. As the captain scouts lead the wagon through the next district and seal the gates, you ascend the gatehouse tower. We have to find more citizens as we go through.
What is it the towers
The
will
watchtower
watch
is at
over?
the end of this.
A
The tower
stream of
provides a
death
commanding
and
view over the
despair?
once impressive city. As you pause to catch your breath, you watch the last of the sun's rays disappear over the horizon. Malaclypse shakes your shoulder and points over the battlements to the south. The final refuge. Why do I get the feeling that now that night has fallen, the infected are going to be even better? Or even worse, rather. The dealer adds a corruption counter to the map. Fuck. Add more blight monster cards to the deck. Have you ever seen so many? Malaclypse remarks as you watch the infected swarm the city wall. How can the Empire let its people suffer so? Malaclypse mutters under his breath, and then abandon those in need. As you continue to look, a small glow appears on the horizon beyond the city perimeter. First one, then another, then another. The Empire, Malaclypse cries. They're preparing to burn the city. We must get the people to safety. Let us hope we're not too late. 40 corrupted remaining and 40 citizens to rescue. The river's water, now a putrid green, emanates with a miasma that turns your stomach.
If there is a finer
The
mind
plague.
than my own,
A wounded peasant
I've yet
runs
to meet
stumbling down the street, chased
Yet
by a
I've
horde
brought
of
a
corrupted.
scourge of
We
mindlessness
must
into
fight
this
them.
world,
He falls at your feet and
must
begins
suffer
to
the
twitch.
results.
The blood from his wounds boils and blackens. And he becomes the terror blight that's in front of us. I don't think we need the assistance here, so we'll hold off on the soldiers for this fight. But yeah, I have a feeling, Handy Capable, you may be right. This is where things are gonna get much less fun for you, boy. Okay, bash, bash, big bash. There we go. Here we come. And chop goes the cherry tree. Or I guess, in this case, the putrid cherry tree of pus and grime. Gross. If I can just remember how to use my parries, we might actually be able to come out of this fight alive. Which is better than I can say for most of the peasants that are here. Malaclypse is about to fucking kick it, though. That's bad. Okay, almost broken him. Go for it, babe. Awesome. God, that big heavy hit's so great. I love that every weapon kind of has its own special weapon ability, even if it's not like the biggest or the baddest weapon ability out there. It's still something really neat and really handy. Okie dokie. That encounter has been completed. So how many citizens did I save there? I'm guessing goose egg. Oh, townsfolk rush to tend to the peasants. They are grateful for your protection. Ooh, lots of gains, baby. Lots of gains, and it looks like only one failure card on there. So let's see how I fuck it up this time. Nice. Health potion. Gain 15 life. Yes, please. And we gained, what was that?
You have proven yourself worthy.
10 citizens? Ooh, Haratha's Ire. We can now equip it too. I think I'm gonna say no for right now. We saved 5 citizens, that's what I thought it was. I thought I had 21 before. And now that we have enough fame to wield Haratha's Ire, I kinda wanna know how many more of these special attacks I need to do. 22 out of 30. Okay, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna be able to get do enough combat encounters to be able to finish it off and then switch over to Haratha's Ire, which is clearly gonna be the better weapon. The spread of plague has rendered the district a blackened maze. The crust of contagion warps cobblestones and weakens foundation, making progress perilous.
They believe
Oh
fire will
no.
purge this sickness.
With a terrible crash, the building
The
beside you is
sickness is
struck
not in
by
the
a
city.
flaming catapult shot.
It is in the
The
land
building
itself.
heaves and twists from the impact
will
and
be
crumbles
purged,
across the street in front of you.
not like
Malaclypse
this.
shields his eyes from the blaze. Quickly, we must find another way. You turn the wagons around and search for another road through the district. Dead bodies litter the streets while rats scurry in search of a feast. Matt, maybe you should look to regain our strength at the wagon, Malaclypse says. The peasants may have food for trade. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Now that we've saved some more citizens, I'm wondering if there's more stuff that I can get at the wagon. Trade? Oh yes, I desperately need more food, huh? Gimme. And since I have so much money, this is not that big of an imposition. To go ahead and just buy up all that shit. Nice. I didn't even notice that I was so low on food. And the cardinal blade still for sale. Still gonna say no on that. And I think we're good here. Break camp. I still have a ton more corrupted to kill. There's that health potion that you guys gave me. Awesome. And a new gift voting has begun. The spread of plague has rendered this district a blackened maze. Oh, we already read that one. Navigating the streets, we progress without incident. New paths are available to us.
With every step,
the hungry paupers.
Corruption reaches
further,
man,
I am one food away from being able to give them food. We can try and explain that we're here to help. How do we know you're not one of them? One cries. How do we know you're not sick just like those monsters? They remain huddled behind the crates. We can try to catch them and we can leave the children for now. Let's just wait. And we'll come back when we have more food. Because I have a feeling if we try and chase them, it'll make them not here for good. So let's make camp. Because then I can just trade for more food. Wait a minute, go back. Especially now that food has been replenished here. We can buy a bunch more food. And I'll be able to give them some, which hopefully will make them join me by honey instead of by vinegar. Bingo. And we have saved 8 more children. The eldest child reaches out gingerly and snatches the food, devouring it in an instant. Hunger overcomes the rest of the group and they crawl from their hiding spaces to gobble up the food. Their trust gained, they board the wagons, and we resume our journey. Now, question, what was hidden behind the burning rubble? Yes! For 6 gold, we have a chance at any one of these blessings. Kratha's wager, acquire 40 gold on a single map to gain 50 max life. And then discard this card. Holy shit! That's amazing, you guys. That's an amazing card. Especially if you got that right at the beginning of a fresh map. Holy shit. I mean, I guess it lingers on throughout each map, but that's still an amazing card. Gain up to 20 gold at the beginning of a new map. If you have less than 20, we're good on that. If your max life is less than 150, you may discard food or equipment gain cards to gain 5 life instead. 15 life every time you get a gold game card. And plus 4 food after every dice gambit. I think I'm gonna take Kratha's wager. That's too good of a blessing. We have to try it. Okay, we leave with our new blessing. And on our merry path we go. The city streets are lined with dead bodies, while rats continue to search. Oh no, it's still burning. Another flaming shot breaks out. Quickly, we must find another way. Potentially noble. There's 10 right there. And the vote comes up for another 10. More dead bodies line the streets. The dirge of corruption continues. 6 blights. Oh my god, that's so many. That is so many. And I'm getting so close to being able to finish off this axe too. I have to do it. We have to fight. I have to kill 34 more corrupted anyway. I'm sorry, Malaclips. This is not going to be good for either of us.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's never really exposed. Wow. That is such little exposure for the huge success pendulum there. That's crazy. Jet! Huge failure. We lose Malaclips for 3 turns. A second attack allows us to go again here with a different pendulum setup this time. Oh my god, that is so tough. Ah, motherfucker!
Poorly done.
Ah, another epic failure. They surround you, frenzied. We're gonna need Estrella's assistance this time. If we don't have Malaclips and I keep fucking it up, I'm feeling they're gonna start all around me this time too, instead of them being on one side of the map and me on the other, you know. Oh, never mind. Inflicted. The rot grants power before it grants release. Muscle replaced with darkness. Organs pumping with black bile through shattered veins. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to be knocked down when their health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. This is a lot of infected, baby. A lot. But I think we can do it. I really do. Especially if I'm able to go ahead and knock out this gal early and continue to get a couple of my big heavy blows down. So awesome. Crap. It looks like a lot of these inflicted are gonna end up dealing unparryable blocks because they're in this frenzy from the epic failure. Which is interesting that that epic failure influenced combat in that way. You know, that's really cool. Unless, of course, that's just the speciality of these infected blighters because, well, they are different than the regular corrupted zombies that we've been fighting so far. Hup. Got him. Got him. Got him. Finish him. I've done so many finishers so far. Just call me Gerard. The finishers. Nice. Nice, Juno. All that extra healing just means that monsters have to do more damage to you than you heal back every turn, which gets to become pretty ludicrous if you get the right set of equipment. The bad part is, well, eventually that part does come, and then you have to start seeking out equipment with higher armor values. Axe to the side of the dome. That's certainly one way to defeat a zombo. Hup! Oh, crap. Missed the parry. I wish that there was a way to get an environmental kill here by, like, maybe knocking down the crates that are above my head, you know? Or something like that. Gotcha, bitch. I keep looking at my health every time I get got while I'm doing a finisher to make sure that, no, it doesn't, in fact, go down. Because that would be a bitch and a half. Yeah! Two epic failures in a row, ladies and gentlemen, and I still came out on top of that combat encounter. Dealer can't keep me down. And the card's token is now ours. Yay! We defeated 14 corrupted, gained 4 fame, and no citizens were saved in that particular battle. But we can now switch over to Haratha's Ire, which is amazing. It is a big, heavy hammer, so it's gonna take a little bit of heaving around and might actually change up our fight pattern just a touch. But we find the city streets. Smoke fills the city and sting your eyes. The Empire intends to staunch the infection with fire. You pick up the pace. And another grateful hero is fighting off more inflicted. We rush to their aid. 2 more times we can call Estrella's allegiance, and I think we're okay for now. Shit, I just remembered. We don't have Malaclips in this fight. I'm gonna need to stay really close to these gals, especially, well, with Haratha's Ire, we might be able to use the shockwave to our advantage. Fuck you, dodge. No, infected, get away from my villages. This village is under my protection now. Nice. And give me number 7 with a big finisher there. Boom, baby. Excellent. I noticed that that does damage in an area. And all of the farmers are currently very hurting. Boom, motherfucker. Oh. Take all of Haratha's Ire. Bam. God, that feels so good. To be able to do damage to multiple enemies like that. More weapons need to have that capability, and I imagine they probably will. I just need to find them. Oh, dodge. I was like, ooh, I can parry that. No, it's red, and red means dead. In this game, red means very, very dead. Take my shockwaves, bitches. I'm hoping that I can still save all 5 of those farmers, even if they are currently very knocked down with it. Excellent. Also, there's no way that I picked up that enemy with a hammer. It's not a shovel. It doesn't have a scoop end on it. But whatever, the hero is very grateful. We saved 5 citizens and more equipment is now available for purchase. Excellent. 39 out of 60 citizens saved. The final refuge is just over there, and we can now buy more wares. Let us trade. Let us buy more food, because it turns out that is the most useful ware of all. I love the chorus that comes across when you buy food. That's how I feel every time I go to the store. Let us gain some fire resistance just for the shits and giggles of it, because it's only 7 gold. That's not that much. You never know when we might get caught up in a fire attack. Ooh, the stolen ones are back. And the encounter requires Malaclips, who is still 1 encounter away from being able to be used again. Question. How close am I to being able to get that 40 gold threshold to gain the plus 50 max health? Dirge of corruption. We have found more blighted. You know, that's just killing blighted without the reward of citizens, and I feel like, fuck it. We might as well go ahead and fight them, because here's the thing. The more we kill, the less I'm gonna have to find later on. Man, that's a slow pendulum. We might be able to get the bonus here. Nah. Oh! Huge success just when I decided to not go for it anymore. The dealer removes 2 monster cards. Nice. The remaining inflicted stand idly by, twitching and writhing in sickness. Malaclips pats you on the back. Good job. I'm proud of you. I guess I should join into this fight. Together, you dash towards them. Oh, still more can be taken down. Oh, shit. Failure. Oh, well. They push us back before we can even strike and surround us. Frenzied. Hey, at least we eliminated some of them before we started the combat encounter. I'm happy with that, baby. I am not gonna complain. Not in the slightest. Alright, Malaclips. Shield me, and I will be your shield with my giant hammer. Yes, the best defense is, in fact, an amazing fucking offense. Oh my god, take all of my offense. And finish it. I really wish that did damage, or at least knocked enemies back. That would be so nice to occasionally do. Like if you know how in Batman, how if you're able to perfectly parry and like push a direction that you want to throw the enemy in, you'll throw an enemy into other people. It would be really nice to have some sort of mechanic like that in this game. If you really want to improve on the combat system that much. Or hell, just a grab. A grab and a throw would be good. You don't even have to make it part of your combat system. Say like, for a certain subset of weapons, instead of a parry, it's a grab and a throw instead. So that weapon is all about repositioning people, instead of about dodging and parrying. That would actually be pretty good for the hammer, say. Say you have a bunch of enemies that are lining up around you, and you're not going to be able to swing your hammer in enough time. You grab one of them, you throw them into a bunch of other people, kind of clear the area a bit, and you're able to hammer away at enemies 1 nail at a time. I don't know, just a thought, just a thought. And the scouts report, infected horde of the gatehouse has subsided. The dealer removes the corruption counter from the map. It's as it was before. The gate is blocked by more layers of corruption. The wagons cannot get through, and it must be destroyed. Sweet. So because we found the soldier scouts, it cleared whatever corruption was in front of the final refuge there. The city streets continue. Maybe you should take a moment to regain strength of the wagon. Nah, I'm okay. What do we have here?
Well,
ooh, the cartographer.
We have many lands to discover, you and I.
The traveling cartographer in process of making the first full map of the Empire. Good night, Huntsman. Take some NyQuil. Hopefully you're not feeling bad, and that's why you're taking some NyQuil. But if you are, get to feeling better, my friend. I need not know every stream or stone that lies between here to the capital. I'm sure whatever knowledge you can provide me will be of some worth. Nice. So, there are 18 revealed encounters on the map currently. We can accept 36 gold as payment or return later when we've done more. I think we'll return later. As long as I can come back to that encounter card, because this map's gonna end up being pretty fucking big by the time I explore it all, and I will explore it all. And since it doesn't cost any food to re-explore places that I've already been to, it seems like a pretty big no-brainer to come back later when we'll be able to get more money. The city streets continue out in front of us. Smoke fills the city. The grateful merchant
there will
and his family
who stayed too
nice
long
join us for a free 8 citizens, and we can now sell equipment at the campfire. Excellent. More city streets line out in front of us, and we continue. The dirge of corruption continues. We actually can just retreat back from them. Well, okay, so it seems like we will need to defeat them in order to illuminate more paths along the city streets here.
Do you wonder what lies beyond the gates
A wounded
of
peasant runs stumbling down the street, chased by corruption.
Is but a small part of it.
Felt like shit since Monday, and the sickness is hitting him hard. Good night, Huntsman. Okay, then. I really hope you're getting feeling better, buddy. Let us fight the corrupted. That's the only way we're gonna get more city streets, and I need more city streets in order to make the cartographer love me and give me whatever token he has. I have a feeling that if I can maybe get, say, over, I don't know what the arbitrary number is, 15, maybe 20 encounters, he'll probably be able to give us the token. I'm imagining that's what's going to make him give it to us, is the more we give him, not the quality. He's searching for quantity there. As he's talking about, he doesn't need a map of every nook and cranny of the Empire, just as many as we can. Bip. Bada bip. Damn. That hit everybody. That is so many stuns right there. Nice. God, I love this hammer. Oh, nice. You got your first orange from the raid. That's amazing. What is it? Is it armor? Is it a weapon? What is it? I'm currently sitting on an orange RPG that I can't use until I'm level fucking 11. But that thing does so much damage. It just has a 3-turn cooldown. But I think it does something like 25 burn damage 100% of the time when it hits. Some stupid nonsense like that. It's redonkulous. Sweet. With the horde defeated, the townsfolk rush to tend to the peasants. They are grateful, and we gain the wheel spin of gains. Ooh, health potion, 20 life. Hi, Jamathers. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Thank you for the vote. Well, I mean, I say thank you. You're taking away 20 gold, but that's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. We saved 5 citizens, gained 4 fame, and I wish that the more fame we gained, it made Hratha's ire ever stronger. That would be pretty awesome. Fine Earth Shroud, 1100 armor. Holy shit, that's amazing. The river's water, now putrid green, still continues to run. We navigate the streets without incident. Oop! Tarts, pies, and exotic lies, baby. This is the place where we get to buy some more food. Let's buy some exotic lies, actually. These nomads, you can't trust him. He passes you a fruit that is by all accounts a lemon, except that it is the size of a large melon. Which is lemon, just with 2 of the letters reversed. Coming into our land, stealing our hearts and minds. Holy shit, 17 gold. For how much? Or 17 food for 1 10 gold card. Ah, shitballs. Fine, whatever. 17 food for 30 gold is still not a bad time. God, if you guys could just give me that 20 gold so that I can get the blessing to pay out, that would be amazing. Do I go ahead and try and reveal this one last encounter here in order to get 100% map, arrangement here? I think I should, right? We have plenty of health. We have plenty of fighting capabilities. Nice. With one success, that should clear out one monster card. Excellent. Oh, sweet. Man, I'm finding myself like holding my breath for that pendulum challenge. That is super slick. I love that shit. And one more monster card goes. Sweet. We're down to 2. Really, Jamathers? I don't know why the delay would be that badly. It's certainly not set to that long. I'm wondering if that might just be Twitch being a bitch tonight, as it tends to do. Oh crap, damn it. I got hit because I did not get out of range fast enough. Oh no, Malaclips. Holy shit, Malaclips is just taking the brunt of Zambo damage. He does not have any health to speak of, does he? And boom, shakalakala. Excellent. Rise, my friend. Fight anew. Oh boy. I require your assistance, Malaclips. Hit them with all your magey might, which I know is very limited. Boom. God, that feels so satisfying. Like, I guess that's why it surprised me so much that Kolbjorn's rushing attack earlier didn't quite feel so satisfying, because they really did beef up the way that the weapons move. And it feels a whole lot better to swing around that giant fucking hammer. It feels very powerful. So it surprised me a lot when Kolbjorn rushing through just didn't quite do it for me. Alright. What should we buy? Ooh, the Ring of Food. I only have 7 gold. Dicks. Dicks, and more double dicks. I can go ahead and sell the axe off. I mean... I'm not gonna use it anymore. I've got Haratha's Ire. I've already got the token for it. I don't lose the token just because I sold the weapon. And then I can come back up here and buy the Ring of Food. Optionally discard any non-food gain card. Interesting. To receive 2 food.
So much magic comes down to simple needs.
I don't know if 2 food is necessarily worth it. 3 food, maybe. That's a curious card, that. Definitely not gonna discard the Ring of Food for 20 gold. Oh, we got the blessing! And now my health is at a 160 price point. We shall accept 44 gold for the 26 encounters that are revealed on this map. The cartographer listens intently as you relate what you can, remembering of the neighboring areas. I will fucking take that 44 gold, and we gain 2 fame. Nice. He was thoroughly impressed, and the card's token is now ours. Yes! That's 2 card tokens gained in 1 encounter. That's, you know what? That's gotta be some kind of record so far for Hand of Fate. And I will definitely take the extra 25 health, because I need a lot more health posh if I'm gonna get the full 160 here.
Deeds have been done in the name
at long last, you arrive at the final gatehouse, the exit out of the old city. We need to turn back and look for more citizens. I am not ready yet. I need 8 more citizens. And the burning rubble continues. Shit. What about here? More burning rubble. Shit! All we find are just burning bodies of citizens everywhere. More burning rubble. Oh my god, there are no citizens alive anywhere. There we are. There's our grateful citizens. And 60. 60 out of 60. Perfect. So here we go. At max health. At the best we can do.
Perhaps you face death.
We're going into the final refuge
in the name of
outside the old city. We usher the frightened citizens through the gates, to their escape. My thanks to you, she says with a smile. I doubt we could have done anything more for the people of the old city. Halt! Shouts a voice beyond the gate. You turn to see a troop of Empire soldiers marching to the gatehouse. By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fior, you are returned to the Imperial City at once. Their captain commands. Captain Fior scoffs, calling back to the young captain blocking the gate. These people bear no mark of corruption. All they want is safe passage. Emperor decree or no, it is our duty to protect them. What good is a soldier who cannot follow commands? What good is an empire without order? The young captain retorts proudly. By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fior draws her pistol, standing between the cowering old city refugees and the Emperor's decree. I will not stand down. Nevertheless, Captain Fior persisted. Let's call Estrella's scouts to give us aid on this final encounter. And I have a feeling this is going to be super duper fun. I understand, Mathers. It's a neat mechanic being able to actually like make it harder for me. In this case, it's either give me max health or make me lose a blessing. Now, I don't have any blessings right now, so it's kind of a waste to vote for that. But at least you're not giving me shit. He hears that Captain Sterling hears the pleas from the old city, but does not weep. Orders are orders. Captains wear armor. The dull standard attacks. Use bash to break said armor. All right, Malaclips, bring it on, baby. I need you to protect me and Captain Fior. I have a feeling, yep, she's going to be a much-needed addition to my team here. By the time it's all said and done, oh man, I lost my ability. Fucking Captain, bash him, all of his armor. Oh my God, he's getting bashed. You notice that his helmet just flew off because he lost his fucking armor. That's a super neat touch. Pistol. Pistol. Uh-oh. Gotcha, bitch. Where do you think you're hitting? Where do you think you're hitting? Take my ire. Incidentally, it's also Haratha's ire, but my ire too. Question. What do you do, Captain, as far as your weapon ability? Bash. Uh-oh. Damn it. Ooh, it looks like Captain actually inspires me to deal more damage with my next hit. Or some sort of aura. Because it gave me a little bit of a bonus there for a second. That's gonna be super handy. Boom, baby. Finish it. God, right in the jaw with a giant hammer. I don't care if it's enchanted or not. That fucking hurts. And my next hit. Or, no, it definitely does something to me. I just don't know what. The soldier's ability definitely does something to me. I just don't know what yet. We'll figure it out. It's okay. Congratulations! We just beat our next encounter. And it was the one of the chariot, too. The most, the one furthest along. We have befriended Estrella. Estrella. Captain Estrella Fior. What a great name. These Emperor-decreed injustices have been on the increase of late, Captain Fior says. Something ill is growing from within. She pauses her ruminations and gives you a stern look. The Empire would do well to have somebody like you serving it. We have befriended Estrella, the soldier. And the chariot's tokens are now ours.
There is no
for finding
problem
safe passage through the plague-ridden city. We have gained all of the plague cards, and Alchemist, Yvonne's Cottage, and Street Fighter. Interesting. Next set, equipment cards. Empire's Burden, Archer's Bane, ooh. Felvin's Favor, and the Elusive Charm. For saving the blacksmith from the old city, your supplies have been added to. Nice, so we can start with plain leather armor as opposed to our adventurer's rags, which don't have any defense. And for befriending Estrella, we gain her quest and her companion card. Awesome. For completing the chariot itself, oh, this is the gold event for rescuing all the citizens in the city. Wraithgar's Quake and the Grifter's Companion. A platinum ring. Nice. For combat prowess with the warrior's axe, we gain the chieftain's axe. That's an amazing starter's axe, I'm guessing. And then, for helping their cartographer with his map, we gained the duel. Not at all what I expected from a map maker's square. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, that is encounter number 8 completed. Out of no wow. I'm not gonna complain though, because we were having a hell of a time with the Emperor. So I imagine that doing that might actually make it easier when we go back to that challenge. The lovers look like a bitch and a half. But I'm wondering how the Hierophant might work here, because we have the ability to get pretty rich going through. The soldier lets me retry precision. And its cooldown allows us to perform powerful attacks and cause knockdown. Oh. So it has nothing to do with me, it's just a combo attack on an enemy. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we need to be prepared for dice games. So we're gonna need Kolbjorn for this encounter, I'm thinking. It warned me to be ready to get gold and to deal with thieves. So, card for token. The Mayor of Farwater. We're not gonna take Estrella with us this adventure, so I think we're gonna have to skip out on that one. Fame and Shame. Let's hold. The duel, yeah, we'll take that one. Street Fighter might be good to get some gold if we can prove our combat prowess. Nah, we'll hold off on that. The stolen ones, Maleclipses, we can hold off on. Gain life, gain max life for dice roll, gain platinum equipment. Yep, we're definitely gonna take the Elder's Gift instead. Arm wrestling to gain a bunch of gold on dice. Awesome. The bridge skirmish to gain resources for precision. Let's see if we can get something better, maybe. Ooh, there's the cartographer to gain gold for map reveal. Done. Equipment to gain resources for combat. No. Gain gold for dice on the thief. Yeah, I think we'll take that one. Spend gold. Nah. Man-eating tree. Plague pauper. Plague itself. Gain resources. Fight corrupted on the wheel. Oh, right. That was where we were able to rescue citizens, and the townsfolk gave us a spinning wheel of gains at the end. That's might not be half bad. I'm definitely gonna take Temple Prayers, and oh man, can't take the Old Maiden. Shit. Nah. Nah, we're good. Okay, so for my equipment, we have the Archer's Bane, which has an unknown token on it. I think I'll take it. Look, it's got 18 attack, which is just as good in the Cardinal's Bane, but we don't know what it does yet. So, and it has a card token, so I have to, right? Especially, or excuse me, doubly so for this Grifter's Companion, the Platinum Ring that I don't know what it does yet. Let's take you, just for fun. The Frontier Barbet, I still don't know what it does yet. Berserker's Creed allows us to get extra gold. I need that in my life. Wraithgar's Quake could potentially be useful. We'll find out. The Bastion of Purification probably won't be here because we're not fighting infected. Really, I need a better double daggers weapon. That would be super helpful to me right now. Curious what the Armor of Gluttony does. And we'll go ahead and take Felvin's Favor too, so that way we can identify as many pieces of equipment as possible as we go through. There's my Chieftain's Axe as a great piece of starting equipment. Look at that shit. 23 starting out. I think I'm gonna take leather armor instead. And I don't know, I'm gonna be fighting mostly thieves here, so an axe won't do me much good. I don't know, that's a tough choice. I think I'll take the food. I think durability and food supply is gonna do us a lot better here than an axe that I'll never use.
In better times,
You know what I mean?
Be my card here, the guardian of knowledge and the protector of the gates of life and death. Now, Callus.
Yes, yes, dealer. Lay your cards before us. Now Callus sits at the throne, and miscreants make their mischief. With Malaclipse's encouragement, what's a few murders in the grand scheme of things? You find yourself sat opposite the opulently dressed leader of the Thieves Guild, or one of the leaders. It is a shadowy organization, after all. He takes a sip of wine and leans back to savor the taste. I am scheduled to be assassinated, he says. A new assassin has been determined, and so the tale begins. In 3 nights, he will be assassinated. I believe the suspect is one of my own. With a subtle nod, he indicates a bearded man, a woman with red hair, and a man with gray eyes. Borden, Rowena, and Grindon, my 3 personal silencers. One of them left me this note, I am sure. When the red candle's flame burns out on this last evening in the Mulberry Inn, the false priest will have his sins appeased. He points out the red candle upon the fireplace. The assassin favors theatrics over secrecy, it seems. Find the assassin for me. To do that, you will likely need gold. Thieves will tell you anything for gold. Okay, so who are you? I am Father Galfrey. Though it is not my true name, of course. I keep track of accounts in this region. So the note was left. But let's find out more about the subordinates. Borden is the eldest in my employ. A single, nervous kind of man. I highly doubt he would have the heart nor the finesse to assassinate me. Unless he has hidden his true nature this whole time. Galfrey says that Borden has worked for him for a long, long time. That's our first clue. I'd say you have to pour a few meads in him if you want to get him to talk. And you'll spill more of the truth if he's drunk. I should probably write these down, actually. I don't know if it's going to tell me them when we come around to them, but just in case, Golden. Longest serving. Likes. Booze. Okay, easy enough. What about Rona? Rona has been one of my silencers for as long as I have been in position. That is a very long time indeed. I asked that she infiltrate the 3rd Legion of the Imperial Army and eliminate their captain. She did so, of course, as efficient as anything. Okay. 3rd Legion. Long. Serving. Okie dokie. And we'll always tell the truth for money. I suspect that she is only truly loyal to gold, but she is quite a valuable asset to the guild, so it would be a shame if she intends to assassinate me. And more information now, Grindon. Says the Grindons worked for him for a long time. Okay, so they all have worked for him for a long time. That's good to know. Wild accusations when drunk. Huh. Okay. Find the assassin for me. To do that, you will likely need gold. Okie dokie. Retire for the night. With that, he waves you away to retire to his bed, wondering how Malaclipse talked you into all this. Here we go. Our investigation leads us to a ambush of goblins. With a snap, you feel something being yanked off of your person. You turn to see goblins running away, giggling and pointing back at you. No time to check what was stolen as you rush after the thieving devils. Defeat the goblins before they blow their horn and escape. Crap. Some highwaymen emerge from the bushes to protect the goblins. Thieves Guild. So we have to kill the goblins first. Then we have to get the Thieves Guild. Because if the goblins get away with my treasure, we're gonna be very mad. We're gonna be very, very mad. Oh, those goblins look super cool. I love them. They're cute. There will ever be a place for small hands and quick wits. Defeat goblins quickly to avoid losing your items for good. Thieves attack more frequently while goblins are alive to help protect their spoils. Interesting. Oh, running. They're running. They're running like little bitches. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Oh, God. No, I said fuck you. Man, I'm gaining so much gold with this. I'm assuming because, well, the goblins keep dropping it, huh? As I kill them more and more, they keep dropping gold. Come here, you little shits. There we go. If I can just hit him once, then I can kind of stay on him for a minute. And gotcha, bitches. Heavy hit. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die. One more. God, if I could just get Kolbjorn to do his ability, that would be great. Go, Kolbjorn. Rush through my enemies and destroy. Nice. So, we got rid of all the goblins. Now I just gotta make sure that all of the regular thieves are dead. Got 4 seconds to do so in. The good news is, the goblins didn't escape, because they're fucking dead. And it's kinda hard to escape when your life is gone. As it turns out. As it would turn out. Just as a happy happenstance. Excellent. So goblins are colluding with the Thieves Guild now? With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables.
You will need fame.
3 fame required to use this weapon. It deals 120 damage to ranged and Empire enemies, ignores defense, and can riposte. Reflect 15 projectiles with a shield that can reflect. Interesting. So the Archer's Bane itself doesn't reflect projectiles. It does extra damage to ranged enemies. And what it wants me to do is be able to use them, use a shield to reflect projectiles back and kill people with this thing. I can use defend to block attacks from ranged enemies. Okay, so I can't actually reflect anything right now. That weapon is actually kind of useless to me. As it would turn out. At least for the moment. I mean, at least it's better than the one that I have right now. I need fame in order to be able to use it, though. Sweet. Dice roll time. 2 rolls remaining, and with my companion, we get 1 extra reroll. We will reroll just 1 dice. Fuck it. Doop. Noise. 14. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Lots of food, lots of gold, and 2 fame. Damn it. I need 1 more. 1 more fucking fame in order to be able to wield that sword.
Once again,
ooh, returning to the Mulberry Inn. Nah, let's explore.
Seeking clues to save a life.
Arm wrestling. Nice. Here's some gold. We got an opportunity to gain 20 gold if we can win the dice roll.
And clouded.
Score of only 12?
Why this?
We can definitely do that. Hell yes.
Why
and
this inn?
Champion is yours truly. And we gained enough fame to be able to use the Archer's Bane. Dope. You gain 2 more fame. And 20 gold. I imagine that the assassins will definitely talk to me now. You will, when you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize. But no more clues gained just yet. You enter the Mulberry Inn. So I'm guessing, oh, that's fucking cool. The main part of this mission is not done on the battlefield at all. Not the cards in between have little if nothing to do with the actual story, so it seems, so far. The story takes place between maps. That's super cool. You enter the Mulberry Inn and find Father Galfrey at his usual table by the fireplace. You sit down across from him. He scratches some numbers on one of the many rolls of paper strewn across the table, and then glances up at you. 3 days until the assassin comes for me, and 3 suspects. How apt. 3 days to uncover the liar. I would like for you to follow one of my silencers on a job, trading trust for information. Pay for it, if you must. I feel like we should take our chances with Rowena, because she's always going to tell the truth for money. And I definitely have a lot of money. Ask why an underling would want to kill him. We all covet gold. That's why we're in this business. If somebody's paid a high price for my head, then there's little he can do. Oh. I'd imagine the assassin is more inclined towards lying. If you can root out the liar, you will uncover the assassin too. Okay. Rowena has been tasked with kidnapping the child of Lady Felding as they were journeying to the capital. Interesting. So our second map is going to be this quest with Rona.
Thieves without a thought for their ultimate
You note
victims.
the meeting point on your map and retire for the night. What does this guild card do? He asks curiously. I'm guessing that might take us back to the guild. Ooh, plus 10 max health. Don't mind if I do. Goblins have yanked more off our person, and it's a goddamn bush. Okay, it's murder time. The good news is I think we've got plenty of time to kill the goblins, especially with me attacking as hard as I do. I've now got the, oh shit, why do I have the double daggers out? Oh, because they stole my sword. No, you don't, you son of a bitch. Give me my sword back. Of all the things you could steal, you little asshat. Why am I gaining health back every time I kill? Is that something with my berserker? Like, as I gain gold back, I gain health back too? Also, come here, little shit goblin. Oh, fuck. That fire damage does not feel great. Gotcha, gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. And gotcha. I am become whirlwind of death. Nice. Hi, Chris. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Thank you for the vote. I appreciate the food. Nom nom nom. It will be quite delicious. Excellent. So that encounter is done and we gain 2 more fame. You take back your Archer's Bane from the unconscious goblin. As soon as you do with a sputter, the goblin in question awakes and flips away from you. Giggling, it escapes into the forest. Goblins are still colluding with the Thieves Guild, and we search their body for valuables. Blessing! Revive your companion at the beginning of every new map. Not bad. And we will reveal 3 encounters on the map, which is all we have left. There's the duel, there's a general store, and there's returning to the Mulberry Inn. What happens if we make camp?
Good. Take this chance to review the clues you have learned so far.
Interesting. So we can, oh. Now we can review all the clues that we've gotten. And we can also trade for stuff. If I wanted to spend money, which I'm... Ooh. What the Frenchy toast? Hraethgar's Quake does a knockdown bomb, focused, and is an artifact. That's nice indeed. So I'm guessing that it's just a knockdown bomb that does 5 damage, so not a whole lot of damage, but enough to knock everyone the hell down with a longer knockdown at the focal point, maybe, I'm guessing? That's a pretty good piece of equipment right there. I'm doing good so far tonight, Chris. Having a blast playing Hand of Fate 2. This game is so much better than the first one. Which, that's not to say that the first one's bad. That is to say, they fucking really improved this game. A careless comment in an Imperial tavern gains you some unwanted attention. A soldier approaches. A variety of commendations are already pinned to his military jacket, but a little drunkenly, he says, "What's this filthy mercenary doing in here?" he asks loudly, sizing you up with contempt. "Coin slaves like you are nothing more than undisciplined thugs. Nobody cares for your outrageous claims of heroism. I think you know how to handle that thing, do you?" Points to our weapon. "I am Cassius, the finest swordsman in our company. Would you like to prove your mettle against a real warrior? Or you are goblins and the corrupted the limits of your talents?" I'm gonna have to kick this captain's ass, aren't I? I'm gonna have to beat this motherfucker to the ground, aren't I? Show him a little bit of humility for the Empire. Damn it. Why you got to make me be the bad guy, game? I guess because, well, the dealer can't be the bad guy this game. He already did that the first time. Right? 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 Very drunk, this Captain Cassius. Captains wear armor that dulls our standard attacks. We must use bash to break his stupid armor that's over his stupid, dumb, stupid head. Fuck you. Ow! As he shoots me in the face. I'm gonna bash him with my pummel and shield. Fuck you. Bash. Oh! Oh, mama. Okay. I love the fact that the animation is different for this critical strike, too. That's super nice. Now it's time to fuck him up. Let's fuck him up. Critical strike. Oh. Finish him. Oh. Right through the solar plexus. Oh, God. No, Chris, I can't say that I have. Is that a thing? Is that a thing that they can do? Enough, your opponent says. Hands raised. I don't have time for your nonsense. The tavern crowd cheers your victory, and tales of your battle are told and retold. Your prowess growing with every telling. And that is an easy way to gain 8 fame right there for the hammer, for Hratha's ire, or any one of the encounters where we need a ton of fame. I wanna live forever. Let's buy some equipment around here. Felidin's Favor gives health on the first kill, removes a card from the wheel, and is a standard helm that gives 10 defense. Not bad. Ooh, but the Frontier Barbet gives people a weakened block against us, reveals portions of the map, and still gives us that 10 bonus defense. Ooh, but that Berserker's Creed, you give us extra gold, though. That Berserker's Creed, yeah, give us extra gold, though. Gain 3 gold whenever you draw a gold card. An enemy is randomly highlighted. If that enemy is killed first, gain 5 life. Ooh, ooh, that's good. That's super good. With every encounter with a gambit, reveal 1 random encounter card on this level. Like one command the dev said in chat, gives the dealer trolling. Oh, like deal with it, Shades? Get the fuck out. Is that? No, that's not. It would appear as though the people who made this game really love the people who love this game by putting in little shit like that. That's amazing. That's amazing. I hope that comes about in some time, at some point. I hope to be able to see that, man. That sounds so awesome. I kind of need some heals, honestly. But I've got so much food that I feel like I might just be able to make camp. Nah, I'm gonna hold on to stuff. We're good. We're good here. We'll come back to the general. Well, I guess we can't come back to the general store later. It's only 1 encounter per run. Shit. Oh well. Roadside Inn allows us to cook some food. Don't mind if I do. What can I trade? Just Hrathgar's Quack. At a much higher cost than we found inside the store, you'll notice. What's at the guild?
Assassins. I have
you and Rona. Oh, this is where we're gonna complete her quest, and then we need to return to the inn in order to complete it. I'm guessing. You and Rona need not travel far before finding a gilded carriage trundling along the Imperial Road.
Each tries to use their power to control those around them.
Interesting. Sorry, I just wanted to listen to the dealer there for a second. The carriage is protected by a contingent of guards. Defeat all the enemies before the timer ends to impress your friend Rona. Excellent. Heavy weapons are recommended against the Empire. You know what? I think that my archer sword, my anti-range sword is gonna be pretty good. I need a shield that repels ranged attacks, though. That is what I desperately need in order to be able to get the Archer's Bane token, which would be kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Ooh, and there's the little entrance animation for the Archer's Bane. There are none so hated by the infantry as archers. Small wonder this weapon is prized by them. Yeah, I imagine so. I want to keep it up for themselves. Wait a minute. That musket shot was now green. He says very curiously. Go for it, baby. And charge them. Wow, that hit every single person on the map. That's amazing. All right, Rowena. I need you to not, I need you to be of a lot of use here. Oh, that was a reflected shot. Huh. So I'm guessing that now that I have this Archer's Bane sword, it might actually let me reflect projectiles. Like so. Which is kind of cool. Charge him! Nice. And with that, another encounter has been defeated. We are victorious. Praise the gods of victory. Praise them. We gain 4 fame for our troubles. She trusts us a little more. Open the carriage door, we see a woman dressed in silks and gems clutching her son. Please, she cries desperately, take this gold. He's just a child. Without a second thought, Rowena pockets the heavy pouch and closes the door on them. The thieves stare at you coldly. Interesting. If we swear ourselves to secrecy, she may give us a little bit of information for free. But we could get some gold gains off of this. Nah, let's gain the trust of Rowena. I have a feeling that we're gonna need her clues here. Ask what she thinks of Father Galfrey. He sits in his finery counting coins. I expect he'll do so until the day he dies. She considers you for a bit. I wouldn't trust him so much. He is in the Guild of Thieves, just like us after all. Interesting. What is your favorite food? Roasted apples. Interesting. That seems like it would be a clue. You know, they found the smell of roasted apples lingered in the air after the assassination happened. I have family in the capital. I don't talk to them. And what about our past? I was in the 7th Legion. She's the assassin. She wasn't in the 7th Legion. She was in the 3rd. Oh my god. Our clues are coming in handy. And we gain 2 fame. She was lying. Thank you so much for your food, friends. Next gift voting has started. Let's head back to the inn. You return to the Mulberry Inn and find Father Galfrey at his usual table. Scratches more numbers and then glances up at us. I hope your job with Rowena was fruitful today. You're not dead with a knife in your back, so I presume so. It would be prudent for you to review what my silencers have said when you have a quiet moment. Perhaps you will catch a lie in the process. Let's talk about this goblin problem. Because the Thieves Guild is starting to work with goblins, and that's very troubling. Their loyalty to the guild is tenuous at best. Here, take this.
So much folly begins
Nice.
and ends with crime.
It's an item that will be stolen instead of other equipment and gold by goblins. Funny bunch, those goblins. Tomorrow, who are we gonna follow? I think we'll go on our trip with Borden this time. Borden's gonna pick up some lamps from Shipwreck Port that have been, say, repossessed from their owners. You note the meeting point on your map and retire for the night. Excellent. We'll meet up here at the very end of the path. Next. I imagine the Mulberry Inn's probably going to be all the way back here. Question. If I review my clues, let's review what Rowena said. She said that she was in the 7th Legion. And if we review what Galfrey says, bingo. There's our lie right there. I wish there was some way to kind of make note of that here. Oh well, it's fine. We already know who our liar is. So we're already way better off than we were. And I'm not gonna need a bunch of food to buy Rowena off either. Now we'll finish trading, cook a little bit of food, nom nom nom, nom nom nom. Break camp, and away we go. Oh shit, the Mulberry Inn was right next to me the whole time. God damn it. I barely ventured away. We found the alchemist. Countless jars and obscure artifacts clutter the room. On a central workbench, a peculiar glass beaker simmers over a flame. Ah, I see you found my laboratory then, a voice exclaims. From behind a pile of dusty books, a robed figure emerges, clad in a pointy hat and pair of thick spectacles. He smiles. Here we create the elusive elixir of life. Or perhaps it is gold you desire. All is possible through alchemy. Alas, I have yet to prove that such things are indeed possible, though. No matter. Say, would you care to help me in my experiment? You better believe it. Very well. Let's begin. Take that jar and place its contents in the beaker. Remember, you must keep the elixir perfectly pure. We unscrew the lid. Oh boy.
A vein.
What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? I didn't see what we need. I didn't see what we need. Shit, I didn't see what we need. What do we need? I got red feathers.
I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
A jar contains a collection of red feathers. You place one in the beaker, and it dissolves instantly. The clear liquid gains the faintest tint of red. Excellent. Now pick another. Oh, I need all the ingredients of the same color. I gotcha. I see what your game is, game. Please, red mushrooms. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Okay, that's 2 out of 3. Remarkable. This is looking quite promising. Now pick one more jar. I need that red beetle. Fuck, I need that red beetle. Now. Come on, red beetle. Red beetle! Yahoo! Yes! Give me that carapace, baby. Round and round and round she turns. Victory is where she lands today. Eureka! The famed elixir of life. Here, drink it. You gain max 2 life cards. 2 life max cards. Plus 15 and plus 5. The red liquid is sweet like honey and warm like sunshine, refreshing as the seaside breeze. You hear the sound of gulls and children laughing, and for a moment your troubles are abolished. Your mind clears and you have a newfound strength and hardiness to you. You know, Juno, I'm thinking you're exactly right. I'm thinking that the color of potion is going to denote what it does there. I agree 100%. And the card's token is now ours. Lovely. The alchemist thanks you profusely for your assistance before returning to his ledger to make more notes. Ooh, the cartographer. There are currently 4 encounters revealed on the map. We'll wait. Come back soon after we reveal all the encounters on the map. And 10 more max life, thanks to your aid. Thank you.
These are actions I'd
Street
expect
fighter.
of you,
One day you come across a bare-knuckle competition in an alley. An old man with few remaining teeth notes your interest. When choosing in your opponent, he says, remember your purse, if you survive, will depend on how quickly you beat them. I see. So what weapon do I have that would be best? I am an empire killer right now. I am definitely an empire killer. So if I'm gonna fight in the streets, we're fighting with the empire, baby. You point at the empire guards nearby who are betting on the fights, rather than arresting anybody. I want them. Let's do this fucking thing. Me with my Archer's Bane sword does extra damage against the Empire, and...
Quickly.
Go! Kolbjorn! Raging charge! I don't even know what the attack does. I don't care. It kills things, that's what it does. Gotcha, bitches! Ow. And because I do bonus damage anyway, and with this single-handed weapon, I'm actually able to riposte. You know, we're looking pretty sweet when it comes to being able to kill these Empire guys in a hurry, which is what we're currently in. Because I have 2 minutes total to be able to kill them all. Sorry, Kolbjorn. Didn't mean to attack you there. Just force of habit. I see a northerner and I have to kill the man. Ooh, that Archer's Bane. 'Tis indeed the Bane of Archers. And here we come. Final enemy. Poke him up. Poke him up. I don't know that I can actually reflect right now. I think I can only block. Now, I need to check the Archer's Bane to see whether we've been able to activate the, to proc its passive, as you were, a number of times. Wouldn't that be something, if we have been doing it this whole time? Ooh. That armory choice. The Frontier Barbet, which bashes an enemy in block or remove their armor to cause a brief stun. Nice. And it gives me a little bit of extra defense. Or we get a knockdown bomb. Throw a bomb that causes knockdown to a single target and damages to an area when activated. Less effective against corrupted. This artifact requires careful aim and a powerful combat item with a limited number of uses. Okay. A helmet it is. Ooh, and another fucking piece of armor. Fuck yeah. Should we get the damage buff? Because I've already got a helmet, so I don't need another helmet. Thank you. I need to replace my medium armor. Doesn't affect my movement speed, but it is less defense. It's only 5 defense. We'll take it.
A game of chance.
Moving on to Berta's house. Beside the busy Empire Road, we spy a ramshackle stall whereupon few ramshackle people are sitting on stools, rolling a lots of dice. You approach the stall and say, "Give me all your gold." Welcome, have a seat. Do try the spice cakes. I baked them this morning. We can play games today. There's a shout of victory as the grubby pauper further down the table wins a small pile of gold. If we play some dice, we have a decent amount of dice rolls. Thanks to our reroll here. Okay, I guess we rolled a 9. Roll at least a 9 on my 3rd and final roll. Okay, cool. Rolled a 13, so I beat myself there. Roll at least a 13 on my final roll. So I'm guessing in this particular dice roll, if you end up winning by too much, you can really screw yourself over. Kolbjorn offers another die. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take it. Oh, shit. Shit. I didn't take his advantage. And I just lost 18 gold. We gotta try it again. Sorry, I gotta try it again. All right, so low, low, go. Gotta go low. There's 8. I misread the choices. It's not my fault. It can be a little confusing sometimes. That's beating myself a second time, but this time only 11. Roll at least 11 on my 3rd and final roll. Here we go. Whoosh. Nice. Gain 36 gold. Oh, that is triple returns on investment. Holy hell. I think I'm gonna have to do that again. Now, I could get super unlucky and roll an 18 to begin with. Wouldn't that be bad? All right, rolling low, baby. Them bones give me a 6. Here we go. I wish you could choose to re-roll anyway, regardless of your score, but I guess that's the challenge of this. Here we go. Back to the bones, baby. Rolling them up. We need at least an 8. Hiya! Nice! 3 in a row, baby.
Well done.
And another 36 gold goes in my coffer. Sadly, time to go home, everyone. Last call. You gotta go home. You can't stay here. Neat. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought I lost my Frontier Barbet there for a second. I was about to get very worried. But after, reveals 1 random encounter card. That's why it brought it up, because it would reveal a random encounter card, except for the fact that literally all of them are revealed right now, which also means we should go back to the cartographer, except the 10 gold is payment for revealing everything around here. Cha-ching! And move on. And because of our Berserker's armor, we gained an additional 3 gold because we gained gold there. Oh my god, so much stuff. So much good stuff. We traveled to Shipwreck Port by wagon. You ride in relative silence until Borden turns to you and asks quite seriously, "What do you think of the boss?" Tell him that you're proud to be working under such a great man. Tell him you find Father Godfrey hard to read. Nothing wrong with being a little vague. Yes, Jim Mathers, you're right about that. All 3 of these are pretty fucking bad. I think that losing 15 health is probably going to be the worst bad out of all of them. Borden trusts me a little less now. At the port, you're approached by a pirate bearing a load of stolen lamps. Borden goes to give him a sack of gold, presumably payment. The unusually pale pirate shakes his head. No, I want blood. Theirs. Borden looks at you expectantly, as if you shouldn't protest. Okay, I've got 150 fucking health. Oh god, he took 10 max life, took 5 max life. That's bad. And 15 normal life. That's not that bad. He trusts us a little bit more now, so we're back to neutral. Retrieve the crates of stolen lamps and pile them in the wagons before setting off. I'm sorry I asked you to give blood. I'm a terrible person, aren't I? No, I think you just do what you needed to do in a business situation. It's all good. Let's attempt to comfort him. The good news is the epic fails are not moving here, so it's really just up to me to screw it up, which I did not. Standard success.
Timed.
So he begins to trust us a little more. We're back on its good side here. Borden wrings his hands as if he'd very much like to leave. I really should go. Let's ask him what he thinks of the father. The boss always makes sure we get our cut. You can't ask for any better, really, in a guild of scoundrels like us. What's his favorite food? Blackberry tart, or maybe apple tart. Begins to sweat, seemingly from the pressure of the question. What? I don't know if I should be telling you that sort of thing. Let's give him some money. He nervously takes our gold. And we rolled the bones to see if we can get some information. I imagine that the target is lower because we paid more. And we nailed it in one. Borden says that he has a beautiful wife. It's difficult to see her as I travel on jobs so often. Aw. And more information about his past will cost more gold. We don't know anything about... Oh, god damn. That is literally the worst that we could have gotten here. Hep. Up. Second worst. Let's accept the die. Oh, sweet. We can just straight up roll another dice. And we got the 5 we needed. Holy shit. Kolbjorn comes through. Kolbjorn comes through in a massive pinch there. Take my other die, my friend. I was a farmer before this. I should go. And we gain more fame. As we go through, we feel that Borden may have told us a lie there. So both of them are actually fucking liars. Curious. Curious and strange. But we do know that Rowena directly lied to us about the place where she did service. So who's lying more? Tomorrow evening, I may die. For the briefest moment, fatigue crosses Father Galfrey's face. He appears all at once, very old. I hope you'll know who the assassin is before then. Why do you trust us so much? Even if you were to steal this ring from my hand, you could never be truly a part of this guild. No, you don't have the heart for it. It seems he knows us very well. Let's go on the final job with Grindon. I told Grindon to stake out the castle by Moorhammer Lake for any movement, out or in. The lady of the castle owes us a considerable debt. So he's on a stakeout right now. And allies return as Kolbjorn is revived at the beginning of the map. You note the meeting point on the map and retire away. It's gonna pop up here, right next to us. Nice. All right, we progress forward to find the Elder's Gift. And because we have plenty of fame, he's gonna give us the Grifter's Companion. Optionally, oh, fuck me. Best ring so far. Best ring so far. Nudge the result on the next card during a wheel gambit. So we can now nudge the wheel one card, I'm hoping in either direction, whenever we get the wheel gambit. That's amazing. What a stellar card. Holy hell.
A rotten priest and a rotten thief.
A death at the Mulberry Inn. We have to keep exploring. That's a little bit of a spoiler alert. The temple prayers. If we make a donation, we can get another bingo, another blessing. Huge failure is considered regular failure in precision gambits. That's actually not too bad of a blessing. But I think instead we'll take the Gold Zealot, which gives us 15 life every time we gain gold, which is quite often, as it turns out. Round now. Excellent. And I wish I could watch that right now, Chris. I wonder, no. I would have to click out of the game, and I don't think I can do that. Should do that. All right, let's check out the equipment here. The Armor of Gluttony does what? Gain +3 defense if you have 20 or more food. Gain 3 defense for each additional 5 food thereafter. Wow. And it will receive 1 extra food for every gain food or gain gold card we receive. That's quite nice, actually. That's a lot better than I thought it would be. I really thought that the Armor of Gluttony would end up having a bit more of a drawback to it. It certainly doesn't. And the Elusive Charm allows us to escape from northern bolos or corrupted snares quicker and easier. Only 12 gold on that boy, too. Not bad.
Nations hold themselves in such high regard.
We can buy more food, which I'm getting close to needing, honestly.
And so the distances between us continue.
And unfortunately, the cost is, well, not exactly the greatest in our favor, but whatever. We only oh fuck, I really shouldn't have done that. We're on the final night. I'm an idiot. Whatever, doesn't matter. Goblins, you've been ambushed. You turn to see a few goblins running away. They stole my ring that is the thief's decoy. And away we go. I had more than enough food to be able to make it through the rest of the encounter, especially considering this is the final night of the encounter as well. Duh. But I'm curious though. I don't have near enough clues to be able to win this round. At least not the 19 that they require. How am I gonna get more? Am I gonna have to go back to the inn? I'm guessing so. All right, Kolbjorn, charge my enemies. Charge them all the gold that I can gain. Yep, huge and stay. Nice. Excellent. All the goblins are dead now, so anyone who has a chance to escape just got fucked. Charge them! Gotta love that Kolbjorn. Not gonna lie, as much as I love Malaclipsis so far, Kolbjorn's actually turning out to be a far better companion. Although, I don't know if it's just because he can take a lot more hits or because his special stuns everybody in his path, man. I think it might be more for the special. But, from their bodies, we found more equipment. There's the Armor of Gluttony, which I could totally take. But I think I'm gonna take Rothar's Quake for free instead. Gain some food, and let's continue on our mission. Fuck. Lost a blessing there. Did I have any blessings to lose? Yes, I did. Allies return. But I didn't lose it. I guess I lost another one? I don't know. With a shout, Grendon signals your arrival at the castle by Moorhammer Lake. You find some long grasses and settle down for the day. You know, my sources tell me the lady inside is wanted for high treason. He pulls out a bit of charcoal and paper. Would you like my autograph? Yeah. You allow him to scribble his name on a roll of paper. He tucks it lovingly into your hand. And he trusts us just a little more. I say, who are you anyway? Grindon retrieves a boiled sweet from a paper bag and pops it in his mouth. I've not seen you around here anymore. I wonder if he'll believe our lies. I mean, this guy's clearly not the sharpest tool in the shed. But I'm guessing he'll probably know the leader of the Thieves Guild if he sees him. We don't know how long he's been in service to the Thieves Guild. Probably not as long as the rest of them. So I don't know. Let's try it. Really? What do you do with me on this job? I'm here to personally congratulate you? Oh, wow! Grindon bows his head in deference. I can't believe it. I mean, I suppose I am quite handsome and good at this job to boot. Can I ask you a question? Are you really planning to assassinate the Emperor? Yes. But I heard the Emperor's got magics keeping him alive. Then he trusts us a little more. Little else happens during the stakeout. You spend most of the time watching a dog sleep. Before you head your separate ways, you get a chance to question him a little bit. What do you think of Father Gallifrey? Father Gallifrey, a doddering old fool. I'm surprised he hasn't already been replaced by a younger, more dashing guild member. Like yourself. He's gone soft in his old age. The other day he lowered up one of the rabble go free and they mucked up a job. No thumbs chopped off. No nothing. His favorite food would be a sugar-spun swan. No doubt. Who needs family when I have so many devoted followers? And he used to be a famed actor. But that was a while ago. But an actor never really loses his ability to do so. So is he really hiding his true nature this whole time? Were the guild leader's suspicions correct?
Suspicion turns to violence and
11 out of 9 clues.
I had hoped you would.
We have to go in. I mean, there's no cards left. I don't know what to do. You find Father Galfrey. He looks distinctively calm, despite the foretelling of his death tonight. You watch Borden, Rowena, and Grindon roaming about the tavern. Find and eliminate the assassin before they eliminate me. However, I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you accuse one of my silences wrongly. The red candle upon the fireplace burns tall. Okay. Let's talk about details. I want to hear the death threat again. The false priest will have his sins appeased. Okay, that's fine. We gather more information. Gold is what they want. If that fails, I'll have to find that fools spill their secrets with their drink. Okay. Let's finish asking questions. Borden. So Borden loves his booze. So we actually don't need to pay him necessarily for his information. Let's drink. Oh, I have a mulberry wine. And if you're, oh wait, he's not, that's not. Come on. Come on, great success. Nailed it. And for my drinking, we gain more information. Borden drunkenly says that Rowena was in the 3rd and killed her captain. Rowena did it. Rowena did it. She killed her old captain back in the 3rd. That's why she lied to us and said she was in the 7th. Do something else. Let's approach Grindon and find out what happens when we try and drink with him. He makes wild accusations, so this success is going to be super easy.
For haste breeds only failure.
And what happens here? Whilst drunk, Grindon says he thinks the assassin is Borden. Let's do something else. Approach Rowena. If we drink with her, and she always tells the truth for money, though. So let's try and give her some money. 10 gold should be enough, and especially with such a low skill check, we should be okay. Throw the dice. Nice. For our 10 gold, we gain, says that the assassin doesn't have a hidden wrist dagger. I don't know, I think she's definitely lying. I do not drink. It dulls my senses. I mean, I wish I could gain more clues. Unless we can find more clues as we go through and maybe match up. Rowena said she was in the 7th and that the assassin doesn't have a wrist blade dagger. She said Rowena was in the 3rd. Borden said Rowena was in the 3rd, that he has a beautiful wife, killed her captain. I mean, it's got to be Rowena. But how do we gain the 19 clues? That's crazy. Let's approach and accuse Rowena. She is the assassin. Rowena draws a pair of cruel daggers from her cloak, grinning menacingly. You think you can face me? We have uncovered the assassin. And she has rallied some guild minions. Let's do this thing. Unfortunately, we didn't get the 19 clues. We must have fucked it up somewhere to not be able to get 5 whole clues, but I can't think of that many encounters that we messed up. Her loyalty to gold is staunch and unwavering. Unless we were to gain... so we finally have our first artifact use here. Oh, wow. Which requires precision use. Oh! And deals so much damage. Wow. Okay. That's super nice. But yeah. Interesting. I'm wondering if we would have been, if we had been able to pay off more of the silencers as we got to this final night, if we would have gotten more clues, you know, because there were some of the assassins that we simply did not pay because we didn't have to. We knew who the assassin is. We knew who it was the second she lied directly to my stupid dumb face. Bam, baby. Charge her! Which did nothing because she was already attacking with an unblockable attack. Finish her. Good night, Rowena. You know, Noble, you're probably right. You're probably right. I wonder if that's going to be an influence on the platinum coin. Or the gold, whichever one it is that I need to do this secondary objective for. As the violence subsides, you will find that Father Galfrey is standing next to you, eyeing Rowena's body glibly. Such a shame. I thank you for your services. Nope. Places a heavy bag of gold and returns to his seat by the fireplace. The Hierophant is beaten, but not perfected.
Perfection now.
And that goes back on the card. For surviving the full raid in the Thieves Guild, we unlocked all of these encounters here. The Soothsayer. Ooh, I like her artwork. Dark Alley's Fallen Treasure. Into the Crab People. And the Borrow Burrow. And Trading House. And some new equipment. The Cry of Victory. Thieves' Folly. Mask of Holy Fortunes. And the Sacrificial Blades. For exploring the lands, we gain new supplies. 10 gold, 5 max life to start with, and the Merchant's Ring. Which I'm assuming will do the same thing that it did in the first game and reveal all merchants to me when we start a new map. For discovering the Elixir of Life, holy shit, we gain Lionheart. It's a legendary, a platinum equipment card that I'm going to guess is going to be a big boost to max life anytime we get it.
The secrets that underpin your history.
And new challenges have been unlocked. The Card of Strength, the Hermit, and the Wheel. As we get closer and closer to the towards the end here. This is so cool. I love this game so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take ourselves another short break. I believe that it's been a little bit. I've been without Bev for the better part of an hour. And that was after it took me an hour to finish the first time. So, we shall be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you dare go anywhere. You're watching us on twitch.tv/Leftwich or youtube.com/Leftwich. We're going to keep playing Hand of Fate throughout the rest of the night. We've got at least another hour and a half, I'm going to say, before we call it a night here. So, stick right there. Enjoy the music. We'll be right back. Bye. Bueno. I went ahead and switched out from the new mic to, well, yeah, from the new C03U to the C01U, our old faithful, to see if that makes an improvement. I'm hoping that it doesn't cut out as often. If it does, it's the cable, not the microphone, and I'll know it at that point. So, you know, we experiment to find out exactly what's going on. Anywho, my apologies, everybody. I don't really know what happened there. Let's just get back to picking our encounters and continue on our merry way, shall we? We last picked the Platinum encounter, which was going to be awesome for giving me whatever new potion I just got. But I still only have 4 encounters in my deck, which means I need to fill it up a lot more. So let's just pick some of these new ones that I haven't done anything with yet. The Watchtower over there. The Market Thief. We still haven't been able to clear the Market Thief. Ooh, you know what? I think that, oh shit, it's got chance cards and a dice roll? Fuck. Never mind. Okay, we'll take the arm wrestling one and continue. I see that Sleepy Time Tea did a number on you, there, Juno. Works like a charm. We'll be fighting a bunch of skeletons, which I don't really know what kind of stats they have. Aw. Really? Really, Kat? That's awesome. Tell her we said happy birthday. I want to find out what the Valiant Aegis does. The Cry of Victory is an artifact that has 3 uses. The Empire's Burden is one that has 5. And let's see what happens. We'll take the Lionheart, because I want it. I need it. And the Armor of Gluttony gives me a bunch of food. And defense for getting a bunch of food. Queen, this shiny hammer is Hratha's Ire. It's a platinum hammer that we got from one of our earlier encounters that deals a huge shockwave, which knocks down a single target, and does area of effect damage too, and deals additional damage to armored enemies, and additional damage to armor and enemies when they block. Susceptible to evade, we can't riposte with this weapon, but it requires 20 fame in order to wield. That is a lot of fame in order to get. To be able to wield that son of a bitch. But we need crowd control. And Hrothgar's Quake is gonna be exactly that, I'm thinking. The Frontier Barbet is gonna help us find our way around. But we're not really fighting any Empire soldiers, so I don't know. The Mask of Holy Fortunes, that might be fun. The Elusive Charm allows us to escape bonds easier. The Extinguisher's Ring gives us fire resistance. The Grifter's Companion allows us to nudge a wheel in either direction. Super great thing to have. We're not fighting any thieves, so I don't think we need to worry about getting Reuben. I don't know. That's a toughie. That's a toughie. We've got 7 more cards to take. I think I will take you. And I don't know. We'll see what the Empire's Burden does, at the very least. It might be something that I just never take again. But having it identified is all the better. We can start with 10 more gold, or 5 max life, or 5 food, or one of these other options. The Merchant's Ring, which will reveal all shops to us. And I'm thinking, well, nah, if we, then I won't be able, then I will be less tempted to take the Armor of Gluttony or something like that. I think instead, we'll take the Chieftain's Axe and see what that does. I'll admit, I am curious. That's the axe that we got for completing the token on the other starting axe. And we still have yet to see exactly what's gonna happen here.
In the darkness of my temple, I labored upon this game, devoted to its mysteries, plundering its secrets, crafting it anew for every foe who faced me. If I have ever loved, it is the love of service to a greater ideal.
And that may be the most motivation we have ever gotten out of him as a character, and it makes me love him even more. A request. And that's how we fell in love. In retrospect, the potatoes had nothing to do with it. I merely wish to speak of their starchy beauty. 3 moons ago, you came into the company of Oswin, the potato farmer. He grabbed your arm and explained that his beloved was wanting to send him to the final death, so that they could be together in eternity. His desperate eyes and the promise of his family's magical sword convinced you to accompany him. Now you will walk the road to his village, where he claims he will be safe from his dearest sweet potato. The farmer nods at a raw potato. Coin slave, could we visit my kin on the way to the Nightshade Copse? Rumor has it he's made some kind of exploding ball. He scribbles a note on your map. The exploding doodads. Right in front of me. Let's ask him if visiting the uncle is absolutely necessary. Nobody tends to be quite crabby if I don't visit while I'm in the area. And his farm isn't here. It's in Nightshade Copse, which is where we're heading, incidentally. He was merely visiting the city for the region's biannual root vegetable festival, since he is a potato farmer after all. Of course, he would go to PotatoCon. Let us continue on our journey. Excellent. You wonder just how easy it will be to keep Oswin the potato farmer alive, considering that every step he's gonna, well, as long as he's injured, eat food. And our first store gets revealed to us thanks to the Merchant's Ring, which is awesome.
They get in everywhere.
Ooh, Goblin. It looks like Mr. Lionel, actually. Well, we're here. Uncle, it's Oswin. A goblin, poorly disguised as a human, scurries out from behind the cart. You note no surprise on either Oswin nor the goblin's face. Oswin, my boy, have you come to see my exploding doodads? And before anyone can agree or protest, the goblin pulls a lit bomb from his robe and flings it into the forest. The bomb explodes spectacularly against a boulder. You there! The goblin squints up at you. Watch out for the monsters! This forest is simply ripe with them. He taps his staff upon the ground, and the undead begin to crawl from a swirling portal. Oswin gives you a genial smile and then places a bomb in your hands. He pats Oswin on the arm, then jumps in the portal with a little whoop. Holy purification. Holy hell. It's a holy hand grenade doing 80 damage to undead enemies. Requires careful aim, and it's a combat item with an unlimited number of uses. We'll use the artifact to kill the skeletons to progress. But it looks like Oswin's got a health bar on him. And if he gets injured, man's gotta eat. Right? Right. So we'll have to protect him and his bleached blonde coif. His love for potato is unrivaled and unyielding. Artifact. Artifact. Oh, shit. Artifact. There we go. Explode! Killed every single one of them. I think Oswin took a hit, though. Whatever. I'm sure it wasn't that bad. The exploding doodads certainly weren't like a charm. I'll take that. Owen's uncle appears behind you without a sound, taking the curiously enchanted bomb from your hand and replacing it with a nearly identical one.
The flim-flam of holy.
One that only has 3 uses instead of unlimited. He then gives you both a forceful pinch on the cheek and then disappears under the overturned cart. Oswin seems wholly unperturbed by the happenings. You continue on your journey.
Not the most reliable of companions.
You awake one night to the sound of Oswin's muffled screams. The undead surround the potato farmer. They appear to be attempting a kidnapping and are doing a shambolic job of it. One skeleton is shoving a cloth in Oswin's mouth while another swings a sword wildly. You might get injured here if we're not careful. Shit, failure. In the hubbub, somebody loops a bag over my head, tying it around. We struggle for a while before we pass out. When we come to, Oswin and the skeletal kidnappers are gone. So now we gotta get to him to rescue him, and his time is limited. I imagine the longer we take, the more he hurts.
These additions to the game, you understand.
Fame and shame.
I knew you were approaching.
You follow the sound of hammering into a town hall.
For fate.
Inside, a tiny man stands atop a stool, chipping away at a row of marble statues. Impressive, is it not? Sir Malifowl of Kadair is a great patron of the arts. You should be too. Sure, why not? Ceramic statue for 5 gold. Be the most beautiful ceramic statue in all the land, and we gain 4 fame for it. Nice. All right, potato farmer, I have found you. I have rescued you.
Stand between you and your quest.
And he is only 90 health, 10 health down. We can force a potato into his mouth. He is unconscious, barely breathing. Huh. And we'll see what it does. Target 11. Nice. Works like a charm. As you place the potato in Oswin's mouth, his jaws snap shut. You remove your fingers just in time. Barely acknowledging you, Oswin begins to frantically search the area. With a cry of relief, he leaps behind a tree. We help him to his feet, and we can heal him at a campfire. Excellent. Where I can
stop and see what Oswin has to say, perhaps.
Good lord, do I need it. Oh, I see. It's still gonna cost me 1 food to do so. Shit. I don't have near enough food or money. Not at all. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna have to break camp and do this later. Woo! Actually, that gold could not have come at a better time. Like, seriously, could not have come at a better time. Let us trade. Ooh, Empire's Burden. What does that do? Throw a bomb that causes 30 damage and slow to the Empire. Less effective against other factions. No, I definitely need more food. Bad. Red Oswin needs food badly. And I've still got 5 gold remaining, too. Nah, he will heal as we just move on. Now he's full health again. So it took 2 food for me, 1 for old potato boy here. But we made it to the watchtower. On the edge of the Empire, far from the capital, sits a lonely watchtower. You approach with caution, knowing that few travelers are allowed near. Halt! The soldier calls as you approach the tower. None may cross the border for the northern lands into the Empire. I've got 5 gold. They only want 4. Huh, they're desperate. For only a few coins, they will invite you to climb the tower and survey the countryside. We look to the east and west, north and south. Oh, I see. So the watchtower allows you to pay 4 gold, not much, to look at the entire area.
Food is ever the driving force behind success.
Vegetables spilled from baskets, and the air is a cozy smell of fresh-baked bread and butter. Oswald immediately wanders off. Let's play the strength game. Ah, shit. Takes 10 gold. And we can draw from the prize hat if we were. Hi, Dan. Welcome. Sorry that you smell, my friend. He looks up and gives you a little wave. He jams a potato in a sack already filled to bursting. And we progress on our merry way. Onwards.
Friends will get you in trouble.
The general
There is
store
a reason I
still is
prefer
right
to
in front of me.
travel alone.
And
But
I
here
am
we
now
are,
officially starving.
making this journey
Oswin is
together.
kidnapped again. Son of a bitch! We must rescue him before he starts taking damage. Because, well, we can't afford food for ourselves, much less for him. And I wonder if that's going to damage me twice. Ow.
Love was always difficult.
Greed and,
This
anarchist
seems
of
more
greed.
trouble than you might
And
expect,
thief
however.
of, excuse me, 4 of greed. So, we'll switch out of the chieftain's axe, I'm thinking, to the weathered blades? I mean, it's got to be the weathered blades, because we're attacking thieves. And we don't have any better starting blades until we can complete the starting, or excuse me, the side quest for one of the weapons, I'm guessing. I still have my holy bombs, so I'm wondering if I shouldn't go ahead and just start with that. Fuck it, right? Oh, baby, I've got bombs too, bitches! Ow, fuck. There we go. It's like parry, thrust, riposte, good. Jesus. These daggers really do just ruin days, don't they? Weapon ability, go! And double stab to the back. God, that's gotta feel just great, doesn't it? Also, I wasted one of my holy grenades there, so that's just awesome. Ow. Ta-da! Ooh, damn, Dan. That sounds very painful. Not even gonna lie to you. I do not envy that at all. Having rescued Oswin, he only takes 4 damage. And we gain some equipment. Gnarly. The Empire's Burden might not be bad, especially considering we only have one of those holy grenades left. But when skeletons reanimate, they drain life from enemies around them. What? I don't understand. When skeletons reanimate, they drain life from enemies around them. Do I eventually get something that allows me to summon skeletons? 1 failure card. Ooh. Oh, I get it. Why am I having such camera problems tonight? This is bullshit. Anyway, because this is such a great quality here, they have to give you some sort of drawback. And in this case, when skeletons reanimate, they're gonna drain life from me.
And we have things
so
to
I
do.
can't be around them when they reanimate. I'm guessing. Or that's also possible. It could work against enemies too, but I'm going to guess that it hits me too. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take that one. And 5 food.
Purity unearned to give the game away.
And I'm finally at 12 fame, because I gained 4 just from saving Oswin. Man, things are just coming up roses, huh? The
It is a kind
fallen
of
treasure.
miracle.
You see some
The
treasure
Empire has
lying
done
just
their best
inside a
to
den
purge this
of a
world
family
of
of claw
everything
trolls.
strange and wonderful.
The
and
cardinal
yet the
blade
strong
is
remain.
available We can try and enter the cave and take the equipment, but we have to be quick.
Do you use this for its holy virtues?
Sure.
Or its cutting edge?
You retrieve the item, but the troll cubs are enraged at your intrusion in the cave. Pendulum time. Oh, we got 2 successes. And a lot of heavy failures there. Shit. Be careful. Be very careful. Oh, yes. Woo!
Breathe. You have
This
done
pendulum
well.
challenge is like clench my butthole so bad. Not even gonna lie to you. You're both quick and nimble as you exit the cave safely. Yay! Not even costing Oswin any health. That makes me happy. I need more gold though, like for Rizzle
I've said
Dizzle.
my piece on
The
gnomes.
Borrow Burrow,
The company you
as we
kept
trundle
to
along
get you here
in our
is
horse-drawn
strange
carriage,
indeed.
we catch a glimpse of some cheeky gnomes fleeing with my weapon. Uh-oh. You chase them on foot until they dive into a burrow. You take a peek into their hidey hole and discover that they have quite a cache of weapons in their lair. You reach your arm into a hole and... Weapons, and loss of life. Ooh, that's a toughie. Oh, that's a toughie. Oh, that's a toughie. Who was watching close enough that they think they know where things are? Cause we could get back the weapon that got stolen from us, or we could get back a different one. Yeah, I know, Stream Legends tends to have a habit of doing that, doesn't it, Noble and Queen? Noble says number 1. Cardoblade! Nailed it. Got back the weapon. Don't hurt us, they cry. They hand you back your stolen item. A little round door slams shut as you draw your weapon from their burrow. Yay! Give me the Cardoblade! You wake one night. Oh no! Oswin got kidnapped again. God damn it. Oswin, you're worse than Princess Peach. If we can succeed here. Yes, I think we can thwart him being kidnapped and fight them here instead. Also, that glowing red is super helpful. 7 of skulls, however. And it seems like the skeletons finally get their intro. Ooh, they look awesome. Raised from endless sleep to fight once more. Skeletons are weak, but come armed with an assortment of equipment, making preparation for combat challenging. Vulnerable to holy. Hey, how about that? Holy hand grenade of Antioch? Oh no, I missed most of them. Dicks. Well, nobody saw that, right? Nobody saw that, right? Bash in their shield, and strike, and... God damn it, I tried to use the weapon ability, and I fucked it. I fucked it hard, guys. I'm not even gonna argue with that. I fucked it super hard. Post, bash, destroy. Oh, Oswin's getting his shit rocked over here. That's gonna take so much food to heal. Crap baskets. All right, let's get back out. And do I get any gains from that, out of curiosity? Rummage through the bones for anything of use. Noise. Piece of equipment, Hrothgar's Quake. Yes, I will definitely take it, considering that now I am out of holy hand grenades. And we take 10 gold and 2 fame. Fame. Dan, I think that it was kind of a thing to celebrate the RT store coming out with a bunch more merchandise. And so inside the office, they created a runway for everyone to do a thing. That's kind of what I understood. But I'm not there anymore, so I don't know for sure. Let us try and sell something. Yeah, I mean, fuck it, it's useless, right? So we might as well sell it. And that gives me 13 gold. Don't mind if you do. Ooh, those sacrificial blades, holy hell. Light weapons that deal holy damage and have knockdown blitz. The final strike causing knockdown. I want those sacrificial blades so bad. But they cost 55 gold, you guys. Holy shit. buy food. Desperately. Oh, man, I'm 2 gold away? Crap baskets. Okay, fine. What about the general store? If I... Oh! Yeah.
Think about purchasing food here.
Your gift comes in handy once again. Let's try and buy some food now. I'm now really glad that I did not buy some food from the campfire because it's way cheaper here. Excellent. That will help keep me and Oswin healthy for a little while to come. Let's get the hell out. Onwards. Nope. Let's continue exploring. Ooh, the dealer draws our platinum equipment card. Lionheart.
Lion is a symbol of purity.
Fuck you.
Nobility, and
Receive
truth.
3 max life cards and 30 life when activated. It is a super heal. Oh. 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 Interesting. Never mind. It is 3 max life per use and a heal for 30 when activated. It's an in-combat active item and can also be used from camp. No, I think I'm gonna save it for now. That's fan-fucking-tastic. Also, I'm pretty sure that now I have enough fame to use those sacrificial blades if I can ever get to a point where I can afford them. Ooh, more exploding doodads. We can pick up the bomb or we can pick up the bottle. There's a bomb and a bottle marked poison. We know what the bombs are, so let's try the thick liquid. Tastes like butterloaf and sweet berries. We don't feel any different. Just as you go to laugh at the absurdity of it all, the goblin smacks you hard on your hand with the staff, breaking your finger. Ow, my fingy. Mean. Satisfied with the proceedings, the old goblin gives you a little wave and climbs up the nearby tree. The bomb still lies at the stump. You pocket it and look up to see the skeletons emerging from the thicket.
Many are traitors in their hearts.
So what the fuck was the point of...
You know men, you know
I mean, I don't know what else I expected. The thing said poison. I took damage. It broke my fingy. God damn it. Throw a bomb that causes enemies to fight on your side. Ooh. That's fun. We'll wait for that. We ready our weapon. The horde of skulls continues. Good news is not too many skulls. We should be able to, oh god, so much damage. Take them out pretty well, I'm hoping. Especially considering that if I can actually get in a good hit with my cardinal directions. What? What? What is killing them? Something is killing them. Not me. Believe it or not. Were they being poisoned by their own petard, I wonder? Something. Or maybe their life was getting drained because I saw little green things going towards other skeletons. I don't know. You continue on your journey, wondering how next you will encounter Oswin's goblin uncle. And we proceed. Enter the inn. Oswin disappears briefly and returns with a potato pasty. You watch him take a bite of it with gusto. Oi! A growl echoes across the inn. A hulking northerner grabs your companion by the arm. That was my pasty, little man. Crap. We can try and calm the northerner down, but just in case, let me go ahead and get my, oh, well, never mind. Cardinal Blade's at the ready. We're good. We're good here. I don't have anything specifically designed to take out northerners, but we can try and calm them down, and if it's a card challenge, fuck, it's a pendulum challenge. I was gonna say, if it's a card challenge, we might just be able to pissy potty pants.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered.
Northerners take offense
Keep
at my gentle
practicing.
cooing noises. Oh, the little northerners, they're getting so mad. Can we do anything about that? Why are you guys so mad? We draw a weapon, and the northerners respond in kind. As they rush towards us, you see Oswin hastily shove the rest of the pasty into his mouth. Look, hitting that pendulum challenge is hard, okay? Especially when you're going for that tiny ass, huge success. Alright, so I have to protect Oswin too here. Not just myself, who is going to be in grave danger already. With these northerners being very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. And dealing a lot of damage when they hit. See what I mean? And now Oswin's colded up. He's gonna be healing from this for a while. And Cardinal Strike. Nice, 15s all around. That actually took out 2 guys with 1 Cardinal Strike. I'm very happy that happened. Oh, fuck you! God damn it. Finish him. I said finish him. And parry, repulse. Oh, god damn it. Missed the other repulse. I forgot that when you parry them, they'll actually kind of continue and to press the attack a little bit. And Oswin takes another hit to the face. While I'm over here defeating the powerful guy, Oswin's just like, I'm gonna eat potatoes. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Got him. Yes, you're absolutely right, Queen. I totally forgot about that potion, and I can use it back in camp. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Too bad I can't use it on him, though. I almost wish I could use it on him. The remaining northerners limp away, muttering threats as they go, and we gain 4 fame as the inn's patrons back away nervously, and we return to our seats. Our journey continues, and the general store is off in the distance. Let's just pitch up a campfire, though, because I want to use the Lionheart to heal up 30, gain 3 max life, and I think we'll use it again, just for funsies. That'll get us up almost max life, and we'll now be officially over the 101 point. Oh my god, Oswin's gonna take so much food. So much food, you guys. 70, god damn. All right.
The game
dark alleys lie in front of us. While roaming the dark alleys of the capital, you see a suspicious group traveling in your direction. Wielding steel muskets and a terror blight. They are dragging a locked chest behind them, its contents unknown. And in the other direction, you spy an item glinting in the moonlight. Ooh, the sacrificial blades. However, you notice another number of shadowy forms lurking in the alley near the weapon. This is actually a thing I want you guys to help me vote with. Which one should we take? The visible enemies with the locked chest that we're probably gonna have to fight to get inside of? Or do we move towards the suspiciously unguarded equipment that's gonna be a fucking ambush? And why is my camera acting up again? I hate this. I hate this so much. All I want to do is stream normally. Why? Is that happening in the stream too, or is that just the program making it do that? Like, are you guys seeing my camera get choppy every so often? I guess the other question is, who's really watching that closely? Okay, it is in the stream. All right, fair enough. Okay, so with 2 to 1, we move towards the ambush. I'm assuming that if we win, well, we get the sacrificial blades, which are super great. Yes, Dan, you're probably right. And we're gonna end up having to take on some very powerful enemies to do so. Bash away, bash away, bash away all. Oh, bash away till he fall. There he goes, and finish him. Excellent. That was my biggest pain in the ass while we were fighting these guys. Everyone else should be a pushover, relatively speaking. Stab, 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 and take my cardinal damage. Nice. Finish him. Dan, that is an infected golem, basically, yeah. It was a person whose skin has become callous and hard like rock, and also bleeds infection. It's quite gross up close, really. But a very cool enemy nonetheless. And we successfully navigated the encounter with Oswin not taking any more damage. Beautiful. And we gained the sacrificial blades too. Fame required 17, that does 9 base damage, but a knockdown blitz and extra damage to undead. of which there are plenty. You pause to inspect the bodies of the vanquished, and we find a dice roll. Fuck. Reroll it all. Reroll it all. Sorry, that was a shitty roll. Come on, baby. Arg! We found nothing. And Oswin is attempting to be kidnapped again. Well, is kidnapped again. Fuck. That means he's gonna get hurt every turn, and his time is limited. We're gonna have to rescue his bitch ass while we're already starving.
Has been the end of many adventurers.
Well, I guess we can trade equipment for food. Especially considering that I have this merchant's ring, which really I could get rid of. Like, I'm not attached to it right now. Yeah, revealing shops is great and all, but there's not a whole lot of other things. So yeah, I'm gonna trade that away. A band of northerners brought this meat from the carcass of some type of beast they hunt in the snowy northern mountains, and it gives me 1, 2 food cards. And let's go ahead and trade, I guess, 1 more. Why not? We have the Trader's Urge bombs, we have the Chieftain's Axe, which I don't think is gonna be quite as useful on this particular mission as we want it to be. So, we'll trade it away. A magician claiming to be from the ruined dwarven fortress of Zor has been selling apples from this bottomless bag all day. 7 more food.
Well done.
Dope. And because we completed all the actions in the trading house, the card's token is now ours. Congratulations. Okay, I think with that, let's go ahead and get him back. Thank you for the 10 max life. Another vote is underway.
Trouble, it seems.
And we must protect him again. As you find Oswin on the road, shoved along by northerners from the Dainty Fox. As you near, you overhear him expounding his passion for potatoes to his captors. I'm pretty sure that by the end of this situation, they're gonna pay me to take him back. You rush forward with your weapon sheathed and our mask of holy fortunes at the ready. So watch for successes. Nice. God, having that mask is so helpful. One-handed weapons are recommended against northerners. You can change equipment in the inventory. Your joke about the owl and hay bale allows them to let Oswin go free. So who am I fighting then? Oh, nice. I'm not fighting anybody. Surely you think he won't get kidnapped again. Too bad you are so very wrong. So very, very, very wrong.
Learn the future at your own peril.
The soothsayer.
You think I have not turned to oracles and
Beware,
auguries in order
stranger,
to
for I've
see how
seen
this
your
ends?
future and danger
I only know it
awaits.
all ends
But for a few
in
coins,
death.
I can tell you of your coming misfortunes. We don't have the 4 gold that she needs for us to learn our fortune, so I guess we're gonna have to go on the quest anyway. It doesn't give us a token, so, well, I mean, what's really to be lost here? Moments later, you notice the woman accosting another patron saying, "You! Danger awaits you." The next day, you stride into the forest, intent on hunting down the brigands that have been harrying the town. Your quest gets off to a good start when a band of peasants heard of your quest and offers you payment to protect her family from the brigands. Nice. Good fortune. We are confronted by a feline creature whose fine boots distract you to the fact that he is robbing you at sword point. With a wave of his feathered hat, he departs with your coin. No! We were robbed by Puss in Boots. For 5 gold. You are bewitched by some passing crone and talked to trading a worthless stone for some gold. No! Minus 20 gold. You discover a pixie trapped under a jar with a rock on top. For releasing her, she offers to heal your wounds. Nice. 15 life. You pause to forage among a grove of fruit trees and gain 5 food. Your wanderings lead you to a site of a recent battle between the Empire and Northern warriors. Searching the scene for anything useful, we find a piece of equipment. That map reveals, but replaces our current helm. Now we're good. I'll keep it in case we need to throw any pieces of equipment or sell them or anything like that. You stumble upon a band of brigands as they raid an apple orchard. Looking thin and wretched, they beg only for food. You give them some supplies in exchange for leaving the locals alone, which costs me 3 food. We journey back to the village and take pity on a pair of filthy children who are begging for food. 3 food. With the station with the brigands resolved, You return to the village to collect your payment only to discover that the mayor has left the town on holiday for an indefinite amount of time. And we leave the small village without further payment. Interesting. So, other than the piece of equipment that we gained, and I'm gonna say what? 3 food? Which could have been a lot worse if we had gotten worse penalties in the food or health category. That ended up being about a net neutral encounter. I think we should probably remove it, unless we can pay. I don't know. I wonder what would have happened if we had paid him. Paid the soothsayer, rather. We don't have any money for food. We can sell equipment, though, at potentially better prices. I wish that it would give me all of my equipment, and not just some of it. I can sell that, though. I don't want to use the Lionheart just yet. Or I don't want to sell the Lionheart or anything. Hrothgar's Quake might not be bad. Trader's Urge, eh. I've got better bombs. That gives me 24. Alright, we're good. Let me buy some food. And we will continue on our merry way. Oswin heals a little bit. Yvonne's cottage. Next token here. By the side of a waterfall, you meet a young woman with striking gray hair. She is holding a bebe. Greetings, traveler. Tread these waters with caution. They are not to be meddled with. If you are parched, you're welcome to stop by my cottage. I have a pie cooling on my windowsill, too. Behind her, the little wooden sign reads Waterfall of Youth. Very dangerous. Stay clear. I am Yvonne, the woman says as she leads you to her cottage. As promised, a hearty beef pie awaits you. You enjoy it with a side of mashed potatoes, and it gives me 5 food. With the meal finished, Yvonne asks you to help her while she puts the bebe to sleep. The rare sunshine flower grows nearby, and she would like for you to gather a bloom. It feels impolite to refuse. The sunshine sprouts from the rocks behind the waterfall. If you were careful, you can climb out and retrieve one without falling into the water. You bet your sweet ass we're gonna try. This woman fed me. She gave me mince pie and mashed potatoes. Like, what? How am I gonna refuse a request? Remembering the warning, we inch our way along the rock wall, gingerly moving from stone to stone. And the pendulum awaits us. Oh, thank fuck. It's not even a moving one. Great success. Woo! Right on the edge of that shit too, you'll notice. You manage to grab a ledge and regain your balance. From here you reach the sunshine, bag it, tag it, and make your way back down to the shore. Yvonne is delighted to see the sunshine. Most travelers just eat and leave. She gives you a gift. This will protect you in your travels. We gain 2 fame, 10 gold, and a new token. Excellent. I'm guessing it's a new piece of equipment that we'll get when we unlock the token at the end of the adventure. I want to know what it is. And Oswin's getting kidnapped again. God damn it. Is this twice on the same map? Twice on the same fucking map, Oswin? The skeletons appear to be continuing to shove shit in his mouth. And 1 red card is now hidden. Nice. Nice-oo. And we get to go ahead and take them on here. 1 horde of 2 hordes of skulls. Shit baskets. Alright, we'll give this a go. I think we should be okay. I'm pretty sure we should be okay. It's just Oswin after all. And god damn it, it's doing the thing. It probably would not be a bad idea for me to like restart my computer or something. It's been a couple days since I've done that. Oh yeah, no, they definitely do take damage from their own poison bombs. That's super handy because it fucking sucks to be on their team. No, fuck you. Oh, he revived. He revivified. And it looks like, well, it looks like they are hurting Oswin pretty bad. So I gotta put a stop to that shit. You. I said no. Fuck you. Boom, baby. Excellent. have a feeling we're definitely going to need to stop at a campsite and heal Oswin back up a little bit, especially considering he's at 56 health. Managing to rummage through their bones, we find one choice of equipment from 2. The Cry of Victory gives a damage bonus, and enemies inflict 25% less damage. That's actually not too bad. I will absolutely
When all
take
is
that.
lost,
I'll equip it later,
like these
but that's a
represent
great
chance
artifact.
to turn the tides.
Plus 20 health from a Poshy Posh. And let's make camp. I kind of want to go back to the general store and get more food, because it costs less to buy at the general store than it does here at camp. All right, break camp and let's go. We'll continue to let Oswin heal himself as we roam. And Oswin's goblin uncle is back. If we give him one of our artifacts. Yeah, sure, fuck it. He bashes the artifact a few times with its staff. He shakes it vigorously by his ear, listening for if anything amiss. The artifact of makes a whirring, rattling sound as he does it. Then without warning, the old goblin flings the artifact back at you, smacking into your shoulder. And the Cry of Victory's uses have been recharged. Neat. So the old goblin just recharged an artifact for me. That's good to know. There's plus 10 max life, thanks to your gifts.
Reunion.
Thank you kindly.
How
And we have found the lovers.
Sweet.
With a shout of relief, Oswin announces that Nightshade Copse is just over the hill. Let's continue exploring. And god damn it, Oswin got kidnapped again. French toasty toast. Success. Fuck yes. The horde of skulls continues to rise. See, I kind of want to use my Lionheart potion to its, well, completion. I'm wondering if I shouldn't go ahead and equip that as my artifact. That turned out to not be quite as useful as I was hoping, you know? I wonder if it might be better replaced by one of the other platinum equipments that we have, you know? Oh, son of a bitch. No, that effect absolutely is the skeleton draining life from enemies and not from your boy when they revive. Yes, they do take damage from poison, but when a skeleton revives, it has every chance to kill all the other skeletons around just by virtue of stealing life from them when they revivify. That's really handy. Turns out it's not so much of a hindrance like I thought it was, because it doesn't steal health from me at all, at least not that I saw, and not from Oswin either. And we gain bunch of life, bunch of life, bunch of life. Now I've got Rothgar's Quake, and Cry of Victory, and Lionheart. All right, we'll take Lionheart. I don't have the leather armor right now. I don't have a better shield, but I have the final encounter here in front of me, so let's do it.
Transcends life.
We go forth to
revenge
Nightshade Copse.
also.
The village looks abandoned. The sky darkens, and in the town square stands a beautiful woman, her skin gray and mottled. You feel a sudden chill in the air. The woman's voice grates and hisses as if long unused. Dearest Oswin, you have come for me. Entranced, the potato farmer takes a step. You grab his shoulder, breaking the spell. The woman squints in your direction. Oswin, who is this? Your companion looks to you, still in a daze. You notice that somehow he's clutching a potato. Oswin grips the potato with both hands. He looks back at his lover in defiance. This is my friend. The heartbroken screech, a heartbroken screech wrenches from the woman as she doubles over in pain. Horrified, you watch as her face twists and hollows, and her limbs lengthen until before you stands a shade, whirling with fury. Oh no. The ghostly figure lifts her arms as she begins to rise through the air, and I need to equip my sacrificial blades, because that's going to be super duper helpful for defeating these undead enemies here. Curiously enough, oh boy, I can look at these enemies and actually inspect them a little bit. Weak against holy, can drain life. Hit the enemy to interrupt this effect, and can restore life to self. Mixed weapons will reanimate from time to time. Alright, noted. Let's do this. The ghostly figure lifts her arms, and combat begins. Me with my holy daggers, baby. This is going to feel so nice. For me. It's gonna feel so nice for me. For her, it's gonna be a stingy, holy, fiery death. But that's less my problem. Ooh. God, some of the enemies look great in this. I hope they keep adding more and more enemies as the game goes on, like they did in the original game. Because, man, the models on this look amazing. Oswin's lover is a wraith. Wraiths can drain life with an unavoidable spell. Attack them quickly. Stop. Oh wow, wow, that is a lot of life being drained from me there. And I wonder if I should go ahead and kill Oswin's lover first, you know? Just by virtue of the fact that she's gonna keep trying to drain me if I don't. And damn. That was a lot of damage that I didn't get to land on anybody because she started to teleport mid-attack. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and definitely fuck you. Nice, dude. Where's she coming out? Where's she coming out? Where's she coming out? Oh my god, that's so much damage. Oh, never mind. She's dead. She's dead, Jim. Very, very dead. And now I get to tear ass through these skeletons with my holy daggers. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Those daggers are amazing against skeletons. I need to get better at parrying with them because I'm too busy trying to kill things, but that's still awesome. Oswin kneels over the body of the wraith and begins to weep. As a soft rain falls on the village square, you quietly leave this man to his grief. The card's token is now mine.
A tale of love concludes with death, as they ever do.
For saving Oswin the potato farmer, we gain the fetid fens, exploding doodads. Ooh, nice. We just gain that card, which has either given me artifacts or maybe regenerating artifacts, you know, something like that. Goblin Retainer, or the road to Goblin Town. And we get a whole bunch of other items. Holy Purification, Trader's Urge, the Bloodletting Vial, Dark Thirst, and Blinding Brew. Yummy, yum, yum. For Benevolence in Battle, your supplies have been added to. Healing Spirits. So wait, did we not get the full both tokens there? I'm confused. For making good use of the trading house, we gain Scouting Party. Ooh, that's nice. For helping gather sunshine flowers for Yvonne, we got Yvette's Cottage again. Or I guess we did. I guess we did unlock the gold. Yep, okay, cool. It just didn't give me any platinum for it, and I wasn't quite sure. I didn't see the little, I saw the gold token come up, but not the, I guess, silver token? Whatever the central one is that you get for just completing it without doing the special objective. Oh, God, that's cool. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is where we're going to call it a night for here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I am very tired, and I'm going to go to bed. So, we've done very well here tonight. Completed 2 encounters, got a third that we need to finish up. We're gonna do it again to get the gold in it, but that's gonna have to wait till next time. The good news is, we're gonna come right back here tomorrow and play both South Park Fractured Butthole and also more Wolfenstein, the new Colossus, because we need to go ahead and at least knock out one of them so that we're back down to just 2 games that we're focusing on. And I think that this coming up Tuesday, it'll be time to play more Hand of Fate again. Because, well, we played Jackbox games last Tuesday. Feel like this coming up Tuesday, it's Hand of Fate's turn. It's only fair. And then the following Tuesday after that, we'll do Jackbox games again, doing 2 different games than we did last week. You know, we'll kind of keep rotating it around like that as we kind of try and plow through these glut of games that came right at the end of October and in the beginning of November. Oh, boy. But the other thing is that next week is also Thanksgiving week here in the US. And so that means I'm going to have a lot of extra time come Wednesday at around noon next week until Monday following to sit here and be able to play games with you guys. So I'm thinking about maybe trying to do something fun during that time. Maybe some Thanksgiving away. Thanksgiving away might be a good time to do something like that. Anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, join me right back here next time. Same Tim time, same Tim channel tomorrow night for more shenanigans. Don't forget to go to the links down below if you're watching this on YouTube to come over to the Twitch channel and join us here live. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you would like to contribute to the show. It keeps the lights on here, keeps us in games and you guys in entertainment. You can also do so by buying the game that we're playing right here in the description of the Twitch channel as well. That kind of helps put a little bit of jingle back in the pocket too. With all that business out of the way, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time. Bye.